So the same storyline with CM Punk and Seth, and maybe they just feel that they got as much as they could from that last year, and they don't want to retread things, but it's just weird that Seth Rollins' character was... There was so much history with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre prior to CM Punk showing up. They were having these back and forth promo battles, and Seth was telling Drew that he's obsessed with the bloodline, and he's obsessed with this and that obsession's gonna, drive him mad or whatever the hell. But now Seth is the one who's obsessed with Roman Reigns. Now Seth is the one who's obsessed with CM Punk, and that was supposed to be a big thing, I feel like. I felt like Drew McIntyre was supposed to be like, everything I said, or everything you told me that I was wrong about, you ended up thinking exactly the same. It's funny, Seth. Me and you are a lot alike. And maybe they were going to team up together. I thought they were going to do a faction with Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre as the Bloodline Hunters or something. I do think they were setting something up like that, and then they just dropped it. Because it does feel like Drew McIntyre was intended for a bigger spot during WrestleMania season, and it feels like it was just kind of taken from him. I don't know. And it's just weird to see Drew and Seth Rollins and CM Punk and Roman Reigns all doing this big fucking feud at WrestleMania, when you know that a lot of the promos that were building the Royal Rumble up and stuff like that, and a lot of these promos where this feud with Seth Rollins and CM Punk was stemming from involved Drew McIntyre, and now he's just not involved at all, and instead he's just got to stick it out with fucking Damian. If I was Drew McIntyre, I would be pissed. I resign, and alls I do is get beat three times for the title and look like an idiot. Then I get beat twice by Punk, fine, whatever. Then Punk and everybody makes me look like a stupid bitch on the commentary, on the microphone, because one, if you notice, they intentionally tell Drew to hold back obviously they tell everybody to hold back, not everybody's supposed to be going after each other full force, but Damian Priest is shitting on Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre just has to sit there and take it when he could say just so many things about Damian Priest and completely wipe the floor with him on the mic. But he has to play it reserved because there's this weird obsession with making Priest look good, despite the fact that I think everybody is just totally indifferent to the guy. Nobody cares what Damian Priest is doing. If you actually think that Damian Priest is one of the oh man, I'm excited to see Damian Priest tonight. I personally think that you might be demented or something. I'm just really not happy with what they're doing with Drew McIntyre. Not happy with a good amount of things in WWE, but that is one of the things that's bothering me the most. But another reason why people I'm sorry, I messed up my point. Another reason why Drew, I feel is he's not getting he's not coming off as badass as he was a few months ago, is because he just says a lot of the same things over and over again. Now, sometimes he doesn't. Now, sometimes he comes out and still cuts a great promo and something new and something fresh, but a lot of the times he's saying the same things about stuff that he can't control, or rather he can't do anything about. He'll talk about CM Punk and John Cena and this guy and that guy, but it's he's not even going to be involved in those storylines, and if he is, he'll probably just get rolled up and lose. So it just makes him look like a punk when he starts talking trash about this and that, and then he just fucking loses, or he flounders around on the mid card while everybody else is playing in the fucking main event. It's just dumb. I don't know. Rant over. Please book Drew McIntyre better, WWE. We love him.
I think you love him, Luke, to be honest. You want to gobble the guy, all right? You want to gobble the guy on a Friday night Smackdown, gobble him up. Go ahead, gobble his privates up, Luke. That's what you do. You gobble his privates up, Luke. Gobble them all the way up. Gobble them until they're gone. Infowars.com, they're burning up Teslas. They burn my livelihood in half. Gobble, 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 goo. Unbelievable.
John Cena's coming to my town. What do we get? This is trending. What do we get? Not one of you sons of bitches asked me how I feel. No one. It's just what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? You get nothing! You get what you have earned, and what you have earned is nothing! You don't get a new look because you dress like me. I don't dress like you idiots. You don't get new music. That is my voice on that song. The only thing you get is to take a long look in the mirror.
Wow. Wow. Give me the K-Dog clip. Give me the K-Dog clip.
Basically what happened is, you kind of made like a Mexican accent.
Conan's situation was crazy, but I give Conan, man, so much credit because he could have played along or whatever, buried me, and he came to my defense when this guy was rallying people. And by Conan being like, F this guy, that guy was like, what?
Basically what happened is, you kind of made like a Mexican accent of Rey Mysterio, and then the guy was like, oh, well, this guy's a racist. And so and I'm Latino, of course, and so Rey's my boy. And I understand that because on my podcast, I bust a lot of balls too. Fuck that dickhead. Listen, I get motherfuckers like that all the time, you know what I'm saying?
K-Dog, one of the fucking army members here. That's why we always support him. Because he's for real. Look at this. Tony Khan on his way to a butt-pumping session in San Francisco here. Unbelievable. Look at that. And he's excited for it. He's excited for it right there. Look at that guy. Me and my wife are on our way to a pumping session too. In this photo, me and my wife were on our way to a pumping session as well. Right here, we're on our way right here to a butt pumping session. See that? We're like, yep, we're going. I got her in an awkward look. Sucker. Take that, Lily. Leah, I'm gonna start calling you Lily now. Can I call you Lily? Can I call you my librarian hoe? Is that okay? Those glasses, man. Lily, I'm gonna call you Lily, okay? You got them glasses on. You got that library look, Like you're gonna take a book off the shelf and then take something off yourself? What? Oh, I don't think... Oops. She like that. She do not like that. Doesn't like Lily. She does not like Lily, no. That's funny. Yeah, here's the thing, I call my wife Lily. That's what I call her. I call her Lily now. How about what's up with Jade Cargill's haircut, huh? That took me a little bit to get used to. It's amazing somebody changes their look slightly and it F's up my mind. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, no, what? Wait a minute. Whoa. What is this haircut we got going on here? Crazy. You better be quiet, Lily. I'm going to show everybody. Look, this is you trying to open a bottle up. So you better be careful. You better be careful. I'll literally replay you all stream trying to open a bottle up. Look at you trying to open that bottle up back on Monetize This, episode 160 or whatever this is. Look at you trying to open that, and then you're smelling the bottle. I'll play this clip all stream of you opening a bottle. There it is. Just open that bottle up, then drink it. Skinny Girl is the name of that liquor you were drinking too, by the way. Skinny Girl. And you didn't like it. You didn't like it, by the way. You said it was kind of whatever. You don't like the girly drinks, though, you know? You like the, you like whiskey and stuff like that. We'll just play you smelling it the whole show. That's great. Can you do pigtails like this again too? Look, I got every photo of you there is. I've got photos of you up the yin yang. Look at you there with the pigtails. The big smile. I'll make you smile. I'll make you smile. You'll be smiling all over the place. I don't know what's wrong with me. Where's the gif of the one where like we're like barely kissing or whatever, and like you're like it's weird, where you're like leaning in and then I'm leaning out, and like I can't find that. I don't know where that is. It's like we're going to kiss and then we don't, and we don't know what we're doing. Where is that? I always find it, then I lose it again. Drives me nuts. Chat, how you guys doing? What's up? Here comes Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman's there. Paul Heyman with the revealed chest look. I don't think, have I ever seen Paul Heyman in the longest time with that look? I mean, look at his look, how he looks. Look at Heyman with the sexy chest look. That's so weird, dude. I'd never see him do that. That's different. Oh, I found it. I found the gif of you, honey. Baby, I found the gif of you. Here it is. I know you're watching, so look at this. This was what monetized this episode is this? Is this monetized this like one like what is it? What episode of monetized this is this? Can we figure that out? You're like, okay. I like the other one. Where's the other one? The other one's the one where you're like, where you go to kiss me, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I thought I was trying to tell you something, and you thought I was trying to kiss you, and I'm like, no. And I thought you were trying to tell me something. I was trying to tell you something, and you kissed me. But I was trying to ask you. I think I was trying to ask you if you were asking me something. And then you're like, no, I don't. No. I'm like, what? What do you want? You're like, I'm kissing you. I'm like, oh. I thought you were trying to tell me something. What? That's the most funniest. Like, what are we doing? that I don't know why, but that cracks me up. I don't know what episode of Monetize This that was, but it's really funny to me. Like, that is the most like uncoordinated like miscommunication ever right there. Like, what? What are you trying to say to me? Look at his look, how he looks. This looks like AI. That's funny. No, it's an episode of Monetize This. You can actually find it. I think it might be like episode 90 or something of Monetize This. I'm not sure. Jade's struggling on selling. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like... I mean, I like her other hair better. I was really thrown off with Jade for a little bit. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here with Jade's hair? I mean, I think she looks cool, kind of, but I definitely think her other hair looks better. I mean, it looks kind of neat and badassy, kind of, but like, there's a part of me that's like, no, go back to the other hair. But whatever. What am I gonna? I mean, what do we? Do whatever you want with your hair. I don't know. But I like her other hair better. I'm not gonna lie. Picture in picture on Roman's entrance. Yeah, that's pretty wild. They must be running. I mean, did this run behind? I mean, he's been out there a while, I guess. But yeah. I mean, by the way, this lady goes into this blue portal and then goes into the Harry Potter wizarding world. That looks like Stargate. That doesn't look like Harry Potter. That looked like Stargate. There's a big arch and then the blue stuff everywhere. I mean, that looked like Stargate. I keep seeing that commercial and I'm like, what is this Stargate commercial? And then she's in the Harry Potter place and I'm like, wait a minute. Is this not? By the way, George Foreman, rest in peace. George Foreman has passed away. Craziness. We were starting the show and I saw on a couple of places that George Foreman was just reported about 30 minutes ago to be dead. George Foreman, man, what a legend. I mean, a lot of people obviously watched him box for years, and then a lot of people just know him from selling good grills, fun grills. It's really, really kind of cool that George Foreman lived that long because he had such bad brain damage, and all the beatings to the head for him to live to, I think 76 is what it is kind of amazing. He's a guy that you would have thought would have been dead or demented by 60. And he certainly got slower and stuff, but he was able to, carry that business for a while and really talk up that grill. And, you really, I guess maybe because I'm 40 years old now, I want everybody to live to 80 and 90, really badly. I suppose the older you get, the more you want people to live longer. But, yeah, I want to see, when I see people dying at 60 and 70 now, the only thing I can say is that now that I'm 40, when people are dying at 60 and 70, it makes me think, wow, that's crazy. That they shouldn't die till they're 85 or above. It's the same way I used to feel when I heard people died in their 40s when I was 20. Now I feel that way about 60s. It's very strange. But yeah, rest in peace to George Foreman. Out of nowhere, yeah, seemingly. Crowd's chanting OTC, which means orgy. That. Oh, look out. He just said baloney. He said baloney and people cheered it.
Your OTC loves you.
Pretty crazy how a guy who was the number one guy in the company a little while ago is now down the rungs, but that's how good stocked we are right now. Whoa. CM Punk screwed him? Somebody clipped that. Fuck, I wish I clipped that. Oh my God. What? See, that's where I wish Jerry Lawler was here right now. CM Punk screwed me. And last week I screwed CM Punk. What? Jerry Lawler would be like, what? I tried to kill Seth Rollins. Fucking Roman. What is he saying, bro? Bologna is yummy. Yo. General Santos.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Oh my God.
What better way to start off the Joe Cronin show with General Santos Malili Malibogna Batakamustu, and salutations to all my Santos Calabans like Heyman and Luke. Someone chained at BTEC Filipino date rapist Garguts, he's a danger to the Filipino community.
Yes, I agree with this. General Santos, thank you for the donation, my friend. General Santos starts it off. And that's right. Garguts is a piece of shit. I agree with that. And Seth Rollins is dressed like a blueberry. Here comes Seth. And he's dressed like a freaking blueberry, everybody. Wow. These people got to be thinking, like, what's wrong in America right now? That this is what we're wearing? This is what we're doing? The fuck is wrong with America? I mean, is that not what they're thinking right now? Because this man is dressed ridiculous. Man, Seth looks like, I don't know, man. He looks like a rejected character from the Willy Wonka remake. Like, I don't know how to explain this. This is crazy. He really looks ridiculous. I'm down for it, though, you know? Millie Bognog, whatever. I don't know why that's in my head. $10 equals 2 minutes. And it is Beat the Clock Friday night, everybody. What's up? Beat the Clock Friday night. The clock's ticking, baby. The clock is ticking. Who knows who's going to be on the show tonight? Maybe nobody. I don't know. They're still singing. They're still singing like idiots. Seth Rollins is dressed like Purple Rain was a trash bag. Then he starts talking and people are like, oh, who cares about this? Now they're going to chant over Rollins, even though they were just chanting for him. These fucking people don't know what they want. Look at this. What are we looking at here?
It's never been about him. It's about you and me. It's always been about you and me. We came into this company. There is no you without me. There is no me without you. And we...
What is... Oh, my God. Paul Heyman has a crazy look on his face. Oh, my God. The look... Look... Oh, my God. The look on Paul Heyman's face. Oh, my God. I'm going to die.
It's about time we added another chapter.
Oh, I got to show you this. I know you probably saw it, but... Oh, my God, bro. Here comes Punk. We're all going to come out and talk now. Now it's going to get weird. Look at Heyman's face. Dude, what is going on with Heyman right there? I mean, he looked like that for a straight, 2 minutes. He did not change his look. 2 minutes of looking like that. Oh, my God, bro. So here's your triple threat match, right? So the favor is going to be what? That Paul Heyman turns on Roman, or that he takes a dump on him, or like what's going to happen? Looks like he's going to gobble him. Take that picture off. It makes me sick. King Hueco Mundo. That makes you sick? Punk looking, got the Jimmy Neutron going.
This right hand is not taped up to hold a microphone, but before the circus kicks off, let's talk about some facts.
Listen to Punk here for a second. Grimace. He called him Grimace. That's great. That's great. Wow. Punk is crushing right now already. Nope. CM Punk's bringing up the favor. We will be heading to the Discord in a little while. Oh, Punk just attacked Roman Reigns. And now Seth's going to get involved. He's probably going to injure Punk. I thought, maybe Punk was going to bring up how he never wanted Roman anyway. He was the former big guy's pick. And they were going to go into that. Punk is trying to rip Roman apart. Why didn't Rollins just stomp on him there? This is how SmackDown's going to end, like this little dust up. We're going to do a 3-man pull apart now. We've done it 900 times. We're pointing at the WrestleMania sign again. I don't think Joe Testosterone understood that meant that he's challenging them at WrestleMania, maybe. Or maybe they don't want to give that out, but it's pretty obvious. I mean, we all knew this was the match. Do you think Paul Heyman says 50 sentences when 5 would suffice? Yeah, sometimes Yeah, but sometimes he goes out there because they're like, we're off on time, so can you like spew a little bit? We got 8 minutes. You're supposed to have 4 minutes, but now there's so much time. Paul, just go out there and kill 8 minutes, can you? Roman Reigns is killing people with steel steps. Are they going overtime right now? Feels like we're in overtime. I don't get it. This show was taped, but we're going into overtime? On other nights when it's live, so I don't get this. So on other nights when it's live and they like seemingly end it weird, like they have to end early. But now tonight they're taped and they ran over like 5 minutes. Or 3 minutes. Oh, that's interesting. That's very weird. I wonder what the story behind that is. You know? Very interesting. They no-sold the stairs. They kind of did. It was not a good show. I do not think SmackDown was a very good show. Hell, I think the most excited I got, well, kind of watching, was Jade, just because I was like, she looks so wild. I love Jade. She looks so crazy that I was excited for Jade. What a weird episode of SmackDown. Very weird episode of SmackDown, but not surprising, to be quite honest. So, that was SmackDown. I thought it was funny when CM Punk called him Grimace. That was pretty good. Roman Reigns, Grimace. Like, have you ever, you know what, like if I was Punk, I would be like, hey, have you ever wondered about the correlation between how ridiculous you dress and your success as a champion in the WWE? Have you ever looked at the timeline at that, Seth? You ever realize that now you're obsessed with looking weird and crazy and shit, but like, you used to be a winner. When you just had the black pants and the black boots and the black hair, you had championships, man. What happened to you? Now you're dressed like Grimace and like some weird male model from a rejected French magazine. And you don't win too many belts anymore, do you? You're hiding behind the fact that you're not as good as you once were. And that's why you wear all these crazy outfits and stuff, to get attention, because I don't think you have it anymore, to be honest. That's why I'm not that worried about you. You're more worried about what you're putting on in the mirror tomorrow than winning a championship or taking something seriously. I, however, my friend, am very serious. I am very determined. That sort of thing. Elton John's rejected lover. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, we've been counting it down here tonight on Beat the Clock on a Friday night on the Joe Cronin Show. We'll do whatever we want tonight, including licking people. We'll do it all night long to people. It doesn't matter what we do. We'll do it all. So thank you. Oh, my God. Haystacks Monet. Haystacks freaking Monet. Bro, you talk. Oh, my God. 10 memberships gifted. Holy shit. Man, Haystacks just gifted 10 freaking memberships. That is crazy. That is wild, dude. Holy shit.
Come on out, you rapist!
Oh, my God, Haystacks Monet. Cody Guada with the first one. Judgment Day era. Ed Rock, Ryan O'Neal, Kevin Murphy, Aaron Honor, Trent, CN, must-see MLB highlights, Jay Apocalypse, Casey Mack, and Kurtman 360 all got gifted memberships from Haystacks Monet.
Come on out, you
That's crazy.
rapist!
That is crazy, bro. Unbelievable. And now with 15 minutes left on the Beat the Clock, we are going to head to Discord and see what the Luke Rojas is up to.
What's up, motherfucker?
Well, I will say that the commentary seemingly got a little better after you ranted about it.
You rapist!
But it was not. It was weird tonight. I will say that.
You heard that moment? That was weird. It
was weird. There was multiple weird things, and then there were other times where testosterone kind of like came out of his boots, and then he even got into it a little bit with Wade Barrett in a funny way. But yeah.
I think Wade Barrett is like pretty solid. Like Wade Barrett is like the most like average level. Like I can listen to him and not get pissed off because at least he tries. I feel like everybody else just doesn't try.
He reminds me of like he's like the heel version of when they had the Joe Rogan sound-alike on there, and that guy was like good, but there's just not,
solid 6.5.
Yeah,
like not quite a 7, not quite a 6. Yeah,
just like that guy's good, but not really. Nothing that you'll never remember him again.
And I think he has a better voice than not Joe Rogan guy. I did like that guy too. And the people they replaced him with, like, didn't they replace him with what was it? I always want to call him Vince Vaughn, but that's not his fucking name.
The Veer something or something like Adnan Virk.
Yeah, it was a weird phase. They tried so many people, like, and all of them were terrible. Like they tried that Wayne guy, like the Wayland, whatever the fuck, the guy who Brock beat the shit out of, and then he never came back.
Yeah.
Like what a way to get. Like, and then who else? Yeah, they had a few other people. Oh, Renee Young, obviously. But it's so strange that like.
You remember this guy? They tried this guy. Do you remember this guy?
Cold double axe handle and and a hot shot. Michaels off the rope. Baseball slide under Austin. Super kick. He got him. Michaels 1, 2, 3. Shawn Michaels.
Remember that guy? No, somebody sent that.
I do.
Somebody sent that to JR, and he was like, and they were like, look at this, and JR, his only comment on it is really funny because they were like trying to like get his attention from me or whatever, and the only thing that JR said was, "Wow, Austin was wearing white boots." I thought that was really funny.
Just no sells it.
It was awesome.
No sells it.
Right. Oh, it was great. But
I love that that call of his for the when the what's it called? The guy got pushed off with the dumpster can. I think Chris Van Vliet brought it up recently.
Oh.
Where he's like, "There's people in there,
dude.
There's people in there."
I will never forget watching that live. I was in my living room and I was like glued to the TV, like thinking that they.
And he's like,
I thought they were really hurt. Maybe.
I sure hope there's no idiot that says that. Oh, they learn how to fall. All right,
yeah.
Those are human beings in a dumpster.
yeah. No, that was that night. Bro. I have that on VHS still. That was, dude. There's like these moments that were like huge in the Attitude Era that I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? That was a huge moment. That one. The stun on McMahon.
There's people in there.
It was so good, so good by JR too, because it was like you really thought something was wrong. Like they're not supposed to do that.
And here's what the modern day version of that would be. Oh my god, he's pushed him off. Oh, pretty crazy. Says nothing.
We need help out here. Like that's all.
No. They get weirdly like this. They go, oh my god, this is really terrible. What's going on right now? Oh my god, like, and they get like really like quiet and and then they just don't speak at all and say anything.
Yeah.
Fucking you cut to Attitude Era, they're like yelling, like, oh my god, I can't believe that. Are they gonna get somebody out here? Like they're screaming at the top of their lungs.
Yeah.
There's just like an intensity that's missing. And it's not just for the commentary, it's just like with the overall product, there's this intensity that's like not there that used to be in like older wrestling.
Yeah.
Where like it felt like people were getting like at each other's throats, and you know a lot of it had to do with cocaine, but still, you know, cocaine, drugs, and all
We
the
might have to
alcohol
take it
and stuff
again.
like that.
We have to take cocaine again. You know.
because yeah, like there's just this lack of intensity with, you know, some people have it, but then like when you mix that like look at the triple threat thing, you know, you have such an intense storyline and you have three guys, you know, bringing it. Although I do think that this was like the slowest looking brawl I've ever seen. Like it looked like everybody was operating
lackluster.
Yeah, everybody was operating at like different speeds. Like Seth Rollins was slowing down for Punk, and Roman was slowing down for Punk. Punk is old, so he's already slow. So everybody was just going after each other at like a different speed, and it looked weird. But then you just have this like monotone, like, oh, and now the people are separating them. The people are separating them now. Oh, okay, now everything is going back to normal now. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, seriously, is that all you have to say? Like, in your years of fucking being a commentator, that's all you have to say about that moment? There's no, like, bit of passion in your voice that you want to, like, express? You really are just going to be like, these are going to be the ones that clear. Like, you just, like, sound so checked out, like you don't even care what you're watching. Probably because he doesn't. Probably because he's not a wrestling fan. Like 35, like most of these fucking people are. They get all these people who are like, yeah, I do ESPN commentary for like boxing and UFC, and now they're gonna get me to do wrestling. I liked wrestling 30 years ago when I used to watch it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like it's just so weird. It's so fucking annoying to me. I'm like, dude, there's people who actually like you who try your fucking best to like improve on all the things that the WWE like pointed out to you, and you've become, and you know, I think you've always been a great commentator, and then you just see these fucking lazy, like, just because they play it safe and buy the numbers, and they went to different, you know, they went to a broadcasting school or something. So did you, right? But like, I don't understand it why they get afforded these opportunities because they suck, but they shill for like the WWE. But you actually like go out of your way to like create your own brand and you work your ass off and you get nothing for it. It just pisses me off. So that's why I get so angry at the commentary. Well, and also, it's just stupid and it ruins the moment.
It was weird. It was up and down, you know. There was a couple of good exchanges with them, but like it's just nothing, and it's not even because I could go back to stuff I don't remember from like Gorilla or from Jesse the Body, and there's stuff I don't even remember, and you just listen to it and you're like, damn, it's intense. Like when you listen to, it's not just JR. It's like even Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla, that WrestleMania 8 stuff. Like just listen. Like,
Somebody's gonna get hurt. I told you.
Like, just that sounds like chaos is happening, you know?
WCW, Tony Schiavone. You know, like even like
even
that's one of the reasons why AEW is preferable to a lot of people, because you know maybe not all the commentators are great, but you have somebody who's like bringing some sort of like.
Oh shit! Wow! Oh, speaking of look at this, Rojas. The Sandman is getting jerked off by some bald fat midget. He's exploding in the ECW arena.
It's beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Joe, I think he's just trying to help him sand down that kendo stick there.
Oh,
I don't know. I think you know what he's doing right there.
Somebody should arrest him. I think there's a sex offender right
Well,
there.
I've got to be honest, guys. I think he's jerking him off. That's what I think. Oh, no. It's gotta be soon. He's gotta be larger than life. Larger than
That's what Hogan did to face.
Oh my God. A.O. Donald with the $40 drop.
Ad time ho.
Oh my God. He ad time ho. That's what he says. I love it. Oh man. Ad time ho. All right. Well, we will. $40. That's going to be big.
That keeps the show alive, right?
Yeah. I think I put I think I meant to put 3 minutes. I put 2. My bad. And I'll fix that. 3, 6, 9. What is that? 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 12 minutes. 12 minutes. We'll give it a little extra. 15. We'll bring it back to 20.
And remember, you can keep the show alive by donating more money.
What are you, Kermit the Frog?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck you
Remember,
fucking cocksucker.
You can keep me alive by raping my green asshole open.
Oh my god! And here he is, the third member of the posse. It's the ultimate faction: Luke, Joe, and DJ Glaze. Now,
yeah. Why don't you go ahead and glaze me? Glaze me up.
Tonight's show was not really that entertaining.
Right? I don't. Is there anybody that thought tonight's show was great? Like, I mean, does anybody?
I like the Charlotte segment. I thought that was really good.
You like the Charlotte?
You see that? Do you see what Charlotte owned the fuck out of Tiffany Stratton? Like, it was kind of getting sad for Tiffany. Like,
it was
she
like
looked like
it was like a burial. Like, it was like the Cena Roman Reigns burial thing.
And you know, it's so funny. It's like I've never seen Charlotte like that loose before in a promo segment. Like, she was really owning her. And I mean, like, a lot of what she said is right. And, you know, I know everybody has this hate boner for Charlotte, but it's like so weird. Like, everybody talked about how this was going to be the match and we're excited about it. And like, now that we're getting it, like, yeah, they haven't done the best job of building it up, but it's so weird now that now we're getting it. It's like, oh my God, Charlotte again. Like, well, yeah, that's what you guys were talking about for months. That's what you were asking for. We got to have Charlotte and Tiffany. We got to have Charlotte and Tiffany. And also, I just think that without Charlotte for all these months, that the division has been very lackluster of like a big certain star on SmackDown. Just Tiffany is good, and I think she is, you know, finally started to fill that role. But without her, we were having a lot of like Nia Jax and fucking Bayley, and just like mediocre shit going on for all these months. And even with Tiffany, she's not really like that big of a star yet. Like, she's not on the level quite of like Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair, in my opinion. And I think that like Charlotte really does bring this like level of legitimacy to like the matches that she's in, and I'm excited to see her wrestle because she's so good and has so many good quality matches. I'm not a fan of her like when she was squashing people. You know, I wasn't a fan of when, you know, she beat Rhea Ripley by making her tap out. Like, I didn't think that was a great time for her booking, and I don't like when she always wins. But like, I'm not like, oh, I fucking hate Charlotte, because dude, we've had so many great matches from her. And you compare that to like, you know, Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan and even Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax, who all these women who like can have great matches, but then a lot of the times have these like sloppy, like uncoordinated type matches and a lot of like so-so matches. Charlotte just seems to have consistently good matches on like TV, on like weekly television if she wrestles, and then just great pay-per-view matches. She just has so many of them. So I'm excited for that. And she just came off like such an fucking badass in that promo. Like, Tiffany looked like she was gonna start crying, bro. Like, she literally had to repeat her point twice. And like it was really embarrassing, bro. And I think they should do more of those types of like candid like shoot promos and stuff like that. Because I think that's like the most interesting part about wrestling sometimes, is like the back and forth between people going like, you know, cutting promos on each other and talking trash.
It's almost like a rap battle now. It used to be about more of like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, you know, that the idea that this is a work and everything, but that they're out there kind of freelancing to see who does it better. You know, you just can't always do that when you have a heel and a face, right? But for the most part, when you have two people where some people do like Charlotte, but most people are behind Tiffany right now, but we don't know what could happen. So you know what? Let them both go out there and try to eat each other on the mic, right? Like, that's one of the cases where you can do it. I like that. It's like a rap battle. It's like you decide who wins the rap battle, audience.
And that's why I was kind of disappointed with this segment tonight with Roman, Seth, and CM Punk, because I think we should have had a longer exchange. Like, remember that segment with Drew, Seth, and Punk last year where they were just all trading like fucking like fire ass lines against each other and just going back and forth on the mic. Like I wanted to see that, especially for Roman, who really hasn't had a good promo, I want to say, in like a year. Like I haven't heard Roman cut a substantially good or even like a promo that I remember, or like say anything that lasts longer than like a minute long and shit. Like, dude, I think that was the first time he's spoken since like December. And, you know, I was just I wanted more out of that segment more than just another brawl. We've had so many of these brawls, and it's, you know, it's like fake. I want to say like fake chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when everything is the same, it's not really that chaotic. Like they're going to send all the black shirts out and they're all going to separate them, just like they did with like Liv Morgan and fucking Naomi fighting or whatever. Like it doesn't mean anything anymore.
So
Mastodon, really quickly, I just want to say this. Mastodon said this in the chat. That the crossbody from Piper Niven was fucking crazy. That was awesome. Piper Niven went flying tilt-a-whirl, and she crossbodied the shit. I think it was Zelina Vega, right? And she got waffled, dude.
Yeah, that looked crazy.
That looked awesome. That's all I want to say. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to say that before I forgot.
No, you're fine. I think they saved the main segment for tonight's show is because the reason why Monday Night Raw show went over, specifically the beginning of the show went over with John Cena and Cody's segment, and I think they decided to put that segment for Friday night SmackDown.
What? What are you saying?
At the end.
What are you talking about?
I don't even know what you're saying. I don't even know what you're saying.
Okay,
and what it
what
means.
I'm saying is.
Oh, he's getting angry.
No. Cody and John had their segment and it went over.
So no, who gives a shit? It was the. What do you mean it went over? It was the first segment of the night. So who cares if it went over?
I know, but I think that's why they saved.
He's saying that because the stuff on Raw went over, on SmackDown they had to make sure that it didn't go over.
What?
I guess maybe.
Then why would they save it till last? I don't. What does that have to do with? What does Raw have to do with SmackDown?
I don't know.
This has nothing to do with Raw. This has nothing to do with Raw.
But anyway, here's the thing.
What?
I think SmackDown. I think this is the first case where I enjoyed SmackDown more than Raw this week. It still shouldn't be 3 hours. It's a miserable third hour that's just not necessary, especially when you're so used to those 2 hour SmackDowns. It's so fucking annoying. But this was just a better show because there was just higher level talent that was wrestling that I cared about. And I didn't hear the Alpha Academy's music. So, you know,
Raw was underarmed. Raw was underarmed besides the Cena stuff. It was just, it didn't have 3 hours worth of talent on it.
Yeah, like this is like an enjoyment of like, oh, okay, I'm not in a coma watching this for the most part. And then Raw is like, you know, I'm like on my deathbed right now after the Cena promo. That's the shit that you watch when you're like really sick. You know,
yeah.
Remote and hot.
Oh, you're breaking up everywhere, Luke. I don't know what you're saying right now. It's like, bro.
Do I sound better?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was just saying that's the type of show that you watch when you're sick. Like Raw this week.
Yeah.
Like you're like really, really stuffy and hot and sweaty. You can't find the remote and you don't want to get up looking for it. And you're thirsty. There's nothing to drink. That's what Raw was. All right. It's just a miserable experience.
I want to bring
DJ Glaze.
I already want to bring George Foreman back to life and have him beat DJ Glaze in the balls.
Well, he can hit hard. He's a power puncher.
Yeah, it was.
DJ,
okay.
I want him to throw you on the fucking George Foreman grill and glaze you up, man.
Ooh.
After his heart attack, he became like a sick, badass power puncher, like really good at what he did after he came back from retirement.
What's his stats, man? Record.
I'm not sure. I haven't checked. I have to look at it. I know he can never beat Ali.
Yeah, it's not. It's pretty good though. If I remember, you just at the end.
Put him up there with Ali and Frazier.
But he did beat people that Ali had trouble with, right?
Yeah,
Like he beat Foreman.
Yeah, he's up there. He's 76 wins, 5 losses, 68 knockouts.
He should have had one more. Well,
I know, one more knockout. Yeah, can we count him dying as number 69?
Because he took himself.
I mean, Foreman is a lot of people don't understand. Like, I mean, that's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you think about Floyd Money Mayweather and the way that the people fight nowadays, and you think about,
he just straight up knocked out like 68 people.
Yeah.
I hear Floyd is going bankrupt.
Get out of here.
No, he's
That's
fucking
what I hear.
Yeah.
You also thought Monday Night Raw affected SmackDown, so.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, listen, man. He's got so much money that in shell fucking corporations, like that guy is probably laundering a shit ton of money that's dirty and stuff. Like, dude, nobody goes bankrupt. All right, like you're never gonna see a billionaire. It's not gonna be like Back to the Future where the mayor is now the fucking homeless person sitting on the fucking bench. All right, that's not what's gonna happen, idiot. You're really stupid, DJ Glaze.
Wow.
Like seriously, you're fucking stupid. If you really,
I didn't say it was true.
Jesus,
I heard you going bankrupt. You fucking idiot, bro. Yeah, why don't you go read the article instead of just saying I heard where?
Yeah, why don't you cite your sources? What are your sources? Fairyland? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
That's probably where your diploma's from too.
Oh, God, my
probably.
God. Well, there it is. There's the defense mechanism, the self-deprecation that gets him out of the fight.
Yeah.
But no, DJ, what else are you thinking tonight, man? You watched SmackDown. You watch all of SmackDown?
I watched it. I mean, pretty much all of it. But I mean, I wasn't really entertained. It's like Luke said, it's better than Raw.
Was it better
That's the
than
only
Raw?
credit I
Really? Was it
give.
really better? Like, so I think that obviously the John Cena thing is still the best thing that happened all week. But yeah, as a show from the beginning to the end, it made more sense than Raw did. I will say that AEW was better than Raw, and SmackDown was better than Raw. I think AEW is the best show of the week just because it was bizarre. Like, I don't know, like it was so weird.
Roman's about to get backstabbed by Paul Heyman. They just teased that.
Well, Paul Heyman was he like? He was dressed weird tonight. Came out with the suit, but had no like his chest hair was showing.
And right, he looks really gross. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like that's me if I keep eating from McDonald's, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be me soon. And it's really disturbing, like looking into the future of my future self. Like, bro, he's like, I didn't want to see his fucking chest. You like saw like his cleavage hanging out, bro. It was so gross. Like,
it's like he forgot his suit. He like forgot his like suit or in the flight or something. They had to get him something. Like somebody was like, here, wear this. Like, for some reason, Paul Bearer's kids work for the WWE in the back, and one of them travels around with his father's suit for some weird reason. And he was like, "Take my father's suit," and Heyman wore it. Or he probably bought.
The second time.
You know what? They're in Italy. I bet he bought an Italian suit and wore it that way out there. That's why he looked like that. Bet you that's what it is.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like the consigliere.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing, which they should have played up on. I don't know. I hated the whole like Roman comes out and doesn't say anything for like 50 minutes. I'm getting really tired of that for everybody. Like so much of it. It's like it's padding.
The second time Paul dressed up like that was introducing Punk for War Games.
Really?
That's the second time.
Are we getting clues? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I don't know. I just remember that's the same kind of getup he had on, a suit and a t-shirt.
Do they want to turn Punk heel though? Because that's the thing. If you turn Paul heel, or turn Paul on Roman, and you're kind of turning Punk in a sense, like in kayfabe. Like, I mean, people would still cheer for him either way, but I don't know. Like, CM Punk is a pretty big baby face, so I don't know if they want to like turn him heel. But
he's a tweener.
But
Yeah.
there are so many things that are pointing at it that's going to be the case. And maybe there's going to be some sort of an alliance-ship with Roman Reigns and Cody against like these bigger stars of the past, like John Cena and CM Punk. And I could even see potentially Randy Orton turning on Cody like after WrestleMania. Like, let's say Cody defends or retains the title, or maybe he doesn't retain the title either way. I could see there being a segment where him and Randy Orton are like, you know, like Randy Orton helps him out of something or whatever, and Randy Orton like, oh yeah, they're just friends, and then all of a sudden Randy Orton RKO's him and then hits him with the punt. And like it's that Randy Orton and John Cena are working together. I don't know. Like I could see them doing so many crazy things with this storyline, but then I just have this like depressing feeling that they're just not going to do anything that interesting, which is why I was so deflating watching that John Cena promo on Monday, where it was like, oh, okay, so it's just a very conventional heel turn, like no real twist to it, no real spin to it. It's just, okay, he's doing it because of the fans, or very, you know, typical reasons for a heel to turn because of the fans.
Yeah.
And it's this lacking of originality and creativity that's like, you know, evident throughout all the shows. I mean, every week it feels like you're sort of watching stuff on repeat just because of the way it's formatted. Seeing 57,000 brawls with the same fucking like, oh, a bunch of people come out and break it up. Oh, a bunch of people come out and break it up. Oh, Adam Pearce is angry about something. So, oh, Adam Pearce is angry. Like, Adam Pearce apparently doesn't like when people have matches. Like,
oh, yeah,
what are you doing? You and him want to have a match? Are you stupid? Like, this is why Eric Bischoff
it's
is so
overdone.
great.
It's overdone with Adam Pearce being like upset and trying to break up people. It's just always going on.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And it like, yeah, it's fake chaos. It's not real chaos. It's like, oh yeah, you know how most of the show is boring. Well, now here's the weekly segment of Adam Pearce getting angry because everything's going crazy, and then you go on SmackDown, and like Nick Aldis is just like, I cannot believe how crazy people are. People are so crazy. Just fucking annoying, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, I used to really like them. Like, remember when they used to have like a banter between the two of them, and it seemed like they were setting up something. And like, I think Adam Pearce and fucking Nick Aldis used to like really be cool. And then after WrestleMania, or like during the build up of WrestleMania, they just like stopped developing that, and then they just became annoying, like moms of the show. Like, oh my god, the boys are acting up again. The boys and girls are acting up. You know, just shut the fuck up. Like Eric Bischoff would love if this shit was going on. Like, there's chaos. Yes, or like, you know.
There's 3 minutes left. 3-minute warning, everybody. Here comes fucking whatever Rosie right now. Grease Italian cheese. Kurtman said that's nasty. That is what it is, like greasy Italian cheese. Aren't they in Spain? Is that where they are? Barcelona or something like that?
Literally could peel a piece of his head off.
I kept hearing people were saying Bologna today, and like bologna or something the whole time. So something like that.
Do you like that they now have to go to every, like, anybody who comes out to cut a promo now has to do this? City that we're in!
Yeah. Everybody.
What's up?
Everybody's got to do
City that we're in. No matter what it is, no matter who it is, it could be fucking like Damian Priest. He's coming out. What's that city that we're in? What's up? Drew McIntyre. City that we're in. What the fuck? You know, like everybody.
Well, how's it going, Minneapolis?
Do you know the fucking like troll YouTuber guy that like does the funny impression of the Drew McIntyre where he's like, I can't stop thinking about Punk. I can't stop thinking about Punk.
Wait, you talking about Jerry?
I don't know if that's his name. He's like some like angry black guy that just
no, I don't know.
Cody Rhodes.
No, this guy's
like
white.
That.
This guy's white. There's 1 minute and 32 seconds. We might be going bye-bye, Luke. Is there anything you want to say before potentially the show could be over? There's only a minute left.
I want someone to donate. Please keep the show alive. You know, we're having fun. But if you didn't want to, that's fine.
It's okay. We go to bed. We love you. Want to go to bed, Luke? You want to come over sleep with me? No, I was thinking of General Jerry because I've been friends with Jerry for years, and he kind of sounds like that, you know.
Let's have a sleepover at your house.
Well, you'd have to fly. You have to fly from Ireland to get to my house, but I mean, we could do it.
Sleep on your floor.
Shout out to fucking George Foreman, man. It's just what an epic career, though. They should have mentioned it. Well, they probably didn't have time. He died during SmackDown, and SmackDown happened this morning. So, yeah, he just died tonight. It's because someone.
They should have mentioned it still, Joe.
Well, somebody was like, "Oh, how come they didn't open?"
They should have mentioned it still, Joe.
Well, but someone was like, "You should have had him open the show with the George Foreman thing." I'm like, first of all, he wasn't in the WWE. Second of all, he died just a little while ago, and this show was put together this morning.
Hey, I have 25 seconds to say this. Hey, Brian, why don't you go kill yourself, you little piece of shit? All you do is just fucking shit on anything that I fucking say in the chat, you little fucking mongoloid loser. You used to hang on my nuts every word I say. But then when I exposed you for being a fucking fake right-wing conspiracy piece of shit nut job who only can say anti-woke things because you don't have a real opinion, go fuck yourself, you stupid little fucking dim-witted retard. I hope you die in a fire that was caused by your own stupidity with your children.
Wow. Jesus. That's the clock expiring. You like that? I just came up with that. That was crazy, huh?
I like that. That's DJ Glaze. That was DJ Glaze, like when he farts or something, like his brain.
When his brain thinks. That's what he sounds like. Oh my God, bro. That's. Oh my God, Allison Tuckwab sent in a super sticker. I'm gonna count it because super stickers don't alert us. They don't alert super stickers. Oh my God, Allison Tuckwab at the buzzer. She might have missed it, but I'll give it. I'll give it to you.
We'll give it.
I'll give it to you.
She threw it before it started.
Yep. All right, so 6 minutes. I'll give you. I'll put 8 minutes on the clock. I'll give you a little extra. How about that? 8 minutes back on the clock, courtesy of Allison Tuckwab with the sticker.
Allison Tuckwab.
Oh, look at the little tennis racket mirror. Oh, it's a mirror. I thought it was a tennis racket. It's a mirror.
There was once a proud, mystical sorcerer named Allison Tuckwab, and she had to say this.
Aaron Rodgers is gonna do something in the future, and is gonna with the Jets, and I think he's gonna do something with it. Aaron Rodgers is gonna do something.
He interviewed with the Steelers today, I believe, or yesterday.
Ooh. Steelers are desperate.
Yeah, I mean, you want Aaron Rodgers' old ass on the Steelers?
Aren't the Steelers,
are desperate?
Aren't the Steelers always like at least a C-tier team?
No,
they used to be really good.
The Steelers are, the Steelers do a lot of like they get really pretty good and then they fall apart and rebuild, and they get really good and then they fall apart and rebuild. That's what they've done quite a bit.
That's how I viewed like the Ravens, A
little bit, but I think the Ravens have. I think the Ravens have like a longer pattern of that. But yeah, no, the Steelers are usually pretty good. I mean, it's
isn't that and also the Cardinals too used to be they haven't been like
but
that
yeah,
in a while,
I mean the who has the most Super Bowls in the entire NFL? The Steelers and Patriots are tied for 6.
Yeah. And
so
the Steelers,
why couldn't Brady just win one more with us?
Yeah, I know. But but the Steelers, they won a lot of their Super Bowls early on, way before. I mean, hell, the Steelers won a lot of their Super Bowls before the Patriots were in the NFL. So, but they did win that one, years ago. What was it? 11 years ago. When was the Steelers win?
2009.
Yeah.
Against
Okay.
the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes. Yeah, they had that one. They could have won one or two other ones. Honestly, if the New England Patriots didn't exist in the last 25 years, they probably would have won another one or maybe even a third. If they
we
had,
destroyed them every time we played them in the playoffs.
yes, they were pretty good, and we beat them in the playoffs several times. In the AFC Championship once or twice. I mean, bro, they were ready to go and win.
What pisses you off more? Like our loss to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, or both of our losses in the AFC Championships to the Broncos?
Oh man, I honestly I would say the first Giants loss pisses me off more than anything because.
But no, that's what I'm saying. I left those out because
Okay.
obviously that's going to be the one that pisses you off.
There was one I think I've erased those Denver games from my memory, but there was one Denver game that was enraging, and I can't remember which one it is.
I think that was the one where you cut a promo later where you're like, well, guess what? We have 4. So I think that might have been 2015.
Maybe, yeah. I almost think it was snowing too, and I was like, the Patriots don't lose in the snow.
You know what? That would have been so good if we had the Patriots versus the Panthers that year. Because remember, the Panthers were insane that year.
That was the first.
That's actually happened.
No, that's
actually happened.
Yeah, that was the.
Well, no, I know.
Yeah.
We would have gotten this because I think that was their second Super Bowl win.
Yep. This was the first year with what's his face, the guy that we ended up getting on our team, and I had his rookie card because I opened up Cam Newton. Yeah, and Cam Newton ended up turning into a fool in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think they went 13 or 14-0, and then lost once, and then went 15-1 or something.
The Broncos.
Yeah.
No, they lost. They lost once prior in the preseason, or the not preseason. I don't know.
You know what's funny about the year that the Patriots lost to the Giants? You know what's really funny about that? That was 2007, and I was with Leah for
2008.
No, the year when they lost was 2008, but the season started 2007. And I was with Leah for about 4 weeks, and I asked her, can I have tickets to the Patriots game, not knowing she doesn't like football at all. But I was like, I have tickets to the Patriots game in Foxborough. It's a preseason game with the Giants, right? So go look up that game. It's really funny if you look up the score.
No,
but
yeah, I remember.
Me and Leah went to that game, and I was like, fucking Giants or whatever. And I was like, hey, you want to leave? Because I could tell she wasn't having she was just trying to be nice, to me or whatever. And I was drinking beers.
You smell what demonic,
and that was the year we got fucked. And here's The Rock.
Babies, adrenochrome, brandy and Cody, your mix, baby, will do. So give me the both of you. The Rock wants your soul. Then The Rock wants your home.
The Rock is here.
Then The
Rip George Foreman.
Yes, baby. Immune, what's up? Dude, the Immune is the hero of last night's show. Rest in peace, George Foreman.
Immune is the hero of this week, kind of.
Yeah, I should take a look at the donation leaderboard and see where he's falling right now. I'm gonna fix the clock right now because Immune just, immunized the show with an extra $10, baby. I'll add some time to the clock for Immune there.
Believe it, man. I'm telling you, man. People don't want the show ever to end. And what were you gonna say, DJ Glaze?
If you had to pick, what would be more Super Bowl loss? Broncos versus the Seahawks or this past Super Bowl?
The worst loss ever in the Super. Wait a minute, are you saying the worst loss ever in the Super Bowl history?
I know. I think he's saying between those two, when the Seahawks destroyed the Broncos and when.
What a weird. Why those two?
I think it's just because they're two blowout victories at the Super Bowl. Don't get too
okay. Well, you should have said blowout victories. What's the worst blowout victory then?
He's just trying. Oh. I think I'd say that this year's was a little worse because they were going in as we're gonna do the 3-peat Mahomes is probably like thinking, oh, I got destroyed by Brady, but, I was still kind of inexperienced and whatever. And, that just happens. And also that team was like unfairly OP. So it's okay. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But then they just get beat by the Eagles, who they played the last time they played. They won kind of in a shiesty ass fucking way because of all the bullshit calls. So now they just get destroyed by them and have like just a really, really bad game. I think that that's kind of worse than the Broncos just getting their asses kicked, and then coming back a few years later and winning the Super Bowl against the fucking Panthers and stuff like that. So I guess in retrospect, I don't think the Broncos loss was that bad. So that's my answer, DJ Glaze. I hope that erects you.
Yeah, that's good. If I had to pick the two best quarterbacks of all time, it'd start out with Brady and Joe Montana, and then you can go three with whoever you want.
I mean, I think most people would probably say the same thing.
I think if you were to say the two richest people in the world, I'd say it'd probably be Elon Musk and Bill Gates. That's just my opinion.
Bill Gates actually isn't even close on that list anymore.
If you were to tell me what the first two numbers were, I'd probably say it's 1 and 2.
Okay, so then I'll say this, Luke.
Oh my
Who
God.
is the number 3 quarterback of all time?
Tom Brady.
Who's the number 3?
Number 3.
He said number 3.
Number 3. I'm gonna probably say it'd probably be Peyton Manning, just because of but then again, he's not as accomplished as probably others. I don't know. I'm not too deep of a football historian, so yeah, I'll say Peyton Manning.
I mean,
just because I'm an uneducated fool.
You maybe could say Terry Bradshaw's in that list somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, Terry will be up there. How many rings did he get? 3 or 4?
I think Terry Bradshaw had 4 Super Bowl rings.
I like Ace Ventura, so maybe it's Dan Marino.
I mean, Dan Marino is like one of the best quarterbacks that never won a Super Bowl. I would say that. I mean, how many? Peyton Manning won 2.
Yeah, 2.
And Eli,
one with the Colts, one with the Broncos.
Aaron Rodgers only won just 1, but people were considering him to be one of the best.
Well, that's because I think if you're taking seasonal stats and then comparing them with Super Bowl, if Super Bowl means a little more, maybe, I guess, and then it's hard to factor it all in. Like Eli Manning doesn't have the greatest numbers ever, but he's got good numbers. And he's won 2 Super Bowls. So,
would you say that would you say that Eli Manning is a better I'm fucking really stoned and tired. I'm sorry. Do you think he did better than his brother Peyton? Wait, I'm fucking stupid. I'm retarded as fuck. I think I mixed it up and meant to say it the other way around. Oh well.
So
Peyton Manning is better.
If you just went on stats alone and if you factored in Super Bowl very low, you more factored in people's actual stats only, I ran that into AI and I said, forget necessarily the championships, just give me who are the best quarterbacks ever by stat. And I asked AI to break that down. Tom Brady's number 1, Drew Brees is number 2, Peyton Manning is number 3, Brett Favre is number 4. We didn't think about Favre being on there. Aaron Rodgers is number 5. So that's the reason why, because those are the stats quarterbacks. But
even then you can't trust AI because it
right. But where you can get a good measure of this is, okay, we just asked AI for the top 5 in stats. Now give me the top 5 most winning Super Bowl quarterbacks. And then it's like, okay, well, you've got Brady number 1 on the other thing. Now you've got Brady number 2 again. So there's Brady again at number 1. So that's how you know Tom Brady's the best quarterback of all time. But number 2 on this list for Super Bowls, Terry Bradshaw. And what did I say? Terry Bradshaw. Who's number 3? Joe Montana. So AI actually has Terry Bradshaw ahead of Joe Montana, even though they both have 4 Super Bowl rings. So I would probably,
I think that's wrong.
Yeah, I would switch those two around, quite honestly. But still, Tom Brady number 1. I think Joe Montana's number 2. And I think, yeah, Terry Bradshaw would probably be maybe number 3. You're number 3. I think Terry Bradshaw is probably your answer. And Troy Aikman and Peyton Manning are just behind that.
Yeah, because Joe Montana never lost a Super Bowl.
Right. And his stats are damn good. They're real close. Brady beats him, but they're close. He does beat Brady in rushing yards, though. I know that.
Yeah.
We got 3 minutes left on the clock, baby. If you want to beat the clock, keep the show rolling. But either way, tomorrow night's monetize this, so you have that to look forward to anyway. A. O'Donnell's the top donator with $40. Allison Tuckwab chimed in. So many other people chimed in. You want to donate, the Streamlabs link is pinned to the top of the chat, and we'll keep on rolling for you. Steve Young was good, but he certainly wasn't the top 3 quarterbacks. Troy Aikman, top 5, is arguable, I think. Drew Brees has the numbers for sure to be in the top 5, top 10. So yeah, I mean it's really, yeah, it would come down to like, I think it's Brady, Montana, Bradshaw, and then after that I think it's probably like Aikman, Brees, Peyton Manning, and
imagine being that good to just be like all the people that were pre-established as the greatest, and then like you're just some fucking guy like that nobody like. Oh yeah, he's just some 5th round fucking draft pick, and this becomes the
6th round.
Not just 6th round. Oh yeah, shit. And he's like not even just the greatest fucking quarterback, but like most people consider him the greatest player, just because of like. To win 7 fucking titles is like unheard of. Like that's, some people would say it's like easier to do that shit in like basketball and hockey, just because there's so many games you get to play. But
no,
because
hockey's hard. Hockey's really hard to do.
You know where he got his motivation from, right?
Joe Montana?
No, Tom Brady got his motivation from his counselor at Michigan. So you're probably never going to play and start a ball game. So I want you to build your confidence up and whatnot. And then he finally gets to play the last game of his career in a bowl game against Alabama, and he wins.
There's something to be said about getting slighted your whole career. And the crazy thing is he was constantly slighted. It was like, he's pretty good, but let's always make way for the guy that might be better than him, actually. So he's always had a chip on his shoulder. But when he took over in that game, that you see the Brady from the Patriots in that college game that you just referenced. Like, he takes over that game. It's crazy. Like, you can see it back then.
I can't stand fucking Alabama because I'm a Georgia fan, and Michigan, kudos to them because they can beat them.
Tards always fight. 35 seconds left on the clock. It's about to end again. Can it be stopped? Can it be stopped? Look at the look on Heyman's face. This show's about to end.
Send some money. I need some energy. Please, I'm dying.
It's crazy that the greatest quarterbacks. It's crazy that we grew up on the greatest quarterbacks in history, and they had 4 and shit like that. 4 and like
4.
Brady
then
gets
this guy
7
comes in and wins nearly twice that.
That it's just wild. Like, that's crazy. Aaron hanging it up. Oh, you think Aaron? I think Aaron's gonna retire too. I don't know. I just can't believe someone's gonna take the risk on him. And that's it, folks. It looks like, unless something else comes in I didn't know about last minute, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Overtime.
That's the end of the clock noise.
And like the more the clock goes down,
DJ, what's 2 times 2?
Oh my God, brother. Well, there we go. I don't think anyone's saving us after that one. Last time Allison came in late. Aaron Hernandez retired. Yeah, you sure did. A lot of people like
Joe
that.
tried too many times with the whole like, oh, quick stream,
Well, I didn't say that in this one.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I thought that's what it said. Oh.
No.
Oh, just beat the clock. Well.
Yeah, do something funny. Do something fun on a Friday night, But we'll be on tomorrow night for Monetize This, so you'll be ready for that, right?
Yeah, if I'm not asleep or killed.
Oh boy, don't get killed. We need you.
You never know, man. You never know.
Oh.
You never know, man.
Jesus, are you gonna be all right over there? Gee, why don't you fucking take a fucking nap already, you cunt? Oh my god, bro, you're sad. You sound sad. Like, let's be honest. You sound sad.
No,
So is this what happened? You turn into a retard at this time of night? Is that what happens? Oh shit! I'm sorry, Brandon. Oh my god, bro! Brandon sent me a $10 donation. I don't.
It didn't come through.
No, I don't
wow.
want. No, I don't want to dox him, but he sent me a $10 dono, and he sent it to the through the private donation pathway, and so.
Oh, right.
Oh,
so
fuck.
he just kept the show alive by like 2 minutes.
All right, sorry, Rojas is going to bed, but I'm not. I'm staying alive because of Brandon.
I'll stay alive for a little bit longer.
There you go, Brandon. Brandon sent the private. He goes, whoa, I stopped the show. All right, well, my bad. Throw 8 minutes back on the clock again. Ocho, back on the clock. We ain't going to bed yet. Brandon.
Please send more money. I need to pay for the fucking. I need to pay for the electricity.
You're the one begging. I'm not gonna beg. Listen. We stay on or we don't. I don't give a shit.
I'll beg for you.
I'll go play. I got shit. I can go fuck around and I can clean up some and whatever. Tomorrow night is monetize this. All right. And what is it tomorrow night? 497. So we're 3. What are we? 3 away. 497 tomorrow. 498. 499. Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's 497. We are 3 weeks almost away from episode 500 of Monetize This. The belt on the line, maybe for the last time ever. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, you never know. I mean, because when I win that championship, I mean, I'm holding on to it tight, bro. Like tighter than your fucking dog's pussy hole.
You know, I'm thinking of doing something with my belt over here. I'm thinking that, like, if we make yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. So I'm thinking of like putting the belt down in like a kind of a sexy way or whatever, and off camera like jerking off and ejaculating all over it, and then like playing the page clips over that, and then putting that up on like I don't think I could put it on. I don't know where I could put it on Patreon. Yeah, I'm 18 plus. Put it on OnlyFans or something. And like put or no I could upload it to Pornhub.
Joe, if I could interject with a suggestion, maybe.
Yeah.
You could recreate it with Leah instead. I think that would be quite helpful.
I don't think she'd like that.
But maybe you could have her like eating a cake while doing it.
Yeah, that we could. You know what? Maybe. Oh, dude, maybe I can get Leah to eat a cake for Monetize This, and I'll like.
Maybe you
oh
could,
my god.
Maybe you could get her. Maybe you could get her to like sit on the cake.
I don't think I can get her to do that.
Well, maybe you can though. Like maybe if you just like ask her really nicely.
Maybe I could just AI her doing that and force her to do it anyway. Okay. I bet I could get AI Leah to do that. And she would never. Do you think she'd be mad? She'd be like, what the fuck did you
But I
have
could
me
ask
doing?
AI for your fucking mother's address, you stupid fucking cocksucker.
Well, I mean, like, I could right now make AI, like, make Leah do things with a cake. But then, like, animating it later could be interesting. She might be mad at me if I do that. I don't know.
Ever eaten like a cake that's on fire and it's like, oh my god, I'm on fire while eating the cake? That's crazy, man.
I baked the cake for you, man.
Dude, make an AI of DJ Glaze, bro.
What would that be like?
I don't know. Just like, what would they think? What a DJ Glaze would look like? Do DJ Glaze? DJ Glaze wins.
DJ Glaze wins. What the fuck?
Yeah, just type that prompt into AI and see what pops up. DJ Glaze wins.
All right, I'm gonna Before I do that, I already generated something about Leah. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I wrote, make my wife really sitting on a birthday cake in her panties in a cotton candy party. You think we could get? Let's ask Leah. Let's ask Leah if we could get this to happen. Hold on, let's call her. Guys, there's only 4 minutes left. If you want to add time to the show, do it now before the time runs out again if you want. But we have been getting away with staying on the air, continuing to stay on the air. Smackdown was tonight. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, on April 12th, as you know, you well know, it's monetized as 500. So how much would it be to get you to, like, you know, eat a cake?
Like regularly or like weirdly?
I don't know, kind of whatever.
Like, what are you alluding to here?
Yeah, like, I don't know, like
whatever,
maybe we
like,
could get you to,
both,
like,
man.
eat a cake in several different outfits in different situations. And, like, we can film it. We can film it, and then every time we hit
I'm not like an OnlyFans chick.
I know that, but you could be.
I don't want to be.
No, but... And then every time, if we hit a certain donation tier, it's like we release another one. Like, okay, this is the one where she's... Yeah, this is weird. I'm sorry. But maybe we could just, you know, you're just eating the cake and you look up and you say, it's monetized this 500. Fuck it. And then you smash your face into the cake and then pick it up and you're just covered in cake.
That's weird.
Why is that weird? Weird would have been like me telling you to, like, eat cake and lick it off a fork and, like, shit like that.
Yeah, weird is like
And
asking you to eat a cake regularly.
Well, yeah, you want to eat a cake regularly? Well, and then I said to Luke, I said, well, I could just make AI do it to her, and against her will, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I don't like AI.
Yeah, see? Because, like, we could just, you know, we could probably just get that to happen anyhow.
But what about the prompt of DJ Glaze winning?
Okay, I'll do that. Well, but I got her on the phone, Luke. I mean, wait, you know, I don't know.
Kurtman says use your feet.
I can't hear anybody else, just you.
Yeah, no, I know you can't hear him, but well, he says use my feet. Yeah. Well, my thing is that I'm gonna actually, you know, ejaculate onto the belt. I mean, you won't see my, you know, but you'll see the shot. Like, you'll technically see my fluids. Like, everyone would get to see my fluids.
This is real weird.
Only if you're, you
sounds
know,
like an AI
embarrassed.
character responding to him.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why AI Leah works so good, because she sounds like that anyway. So people believe it's her. You know, it's like, oh, this is her. Anyway, what's going on upstairs? Everybody sleeping?
Wait, did somebody just say, like, I'm AI or something?
Yeah, Luke said that this sounds like AI.
No. I'm not.
This does not fit my community
if it was AI,
guidelines.
he'd be having me do weirder things than this.
Wait, what'd you say, Leah? If this was what?
If it was AI, you would have had me, like, agreeing and stuff.
You're right. Yeah, but you're right, Joe. I'll do anything for you, you sexy boy. Like, that's what it says. Oh, man. All right, I got to add some time, because Allison Tuckwab just sent in another sticker, everybody.
Duncachino. Stacks Monet.
Oh, now here's Stacks Monet. All right, bye, Leah.
What's my name? Duncachino. It's a whole new game. Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
3 more minutes. Shout TM looks like semen.
Right? There you go. Hey, Stacks Monet, keeping us rolling with the show tonight. Plus, Allison Tuckwab as well. I'll put 8 minutes back on the clock again, because between him and Allison, I think they deserve it. And thank you.
15 minutes.
Hey, how about you? Well, they're super chats though, so I'm docking them for that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, these don't look like Leah at all. Why is AI suddenly having trouble, like, with my wife? What the hell is this? Oh, God.
She hacked into the mainframe.
Wait, what'd you say?
She hacked into the mainframe. She was sick of your foolishness.
Maybe. I mean, this don't look like her at all.
This isn't jack-off material.
No, like, but I mean, like, I've put her photo in there before and had these great renders of her. These renders look awful. Like, this looks terrible.
Render Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins eat sandwich.
Smashed cake in her face.
Smashed cake in her face. That's what Allison Tuckwab said. Oh my God, that's awesome. Show me Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in panties
Eating Subway sandwich with CM Punk looking on.
Eating cake at a cotton candy party.
CM Punk looks on.
Oh, man. You're right. I should have added that. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's see what Grok... Let's see what Grok comes up with this.
That's what it's called, Grok?
Yeah. You know, Elon Musk's Grok.
Oh, okay. I'm out of the loop of everything. I'm culturally retarded.
Oh my God. Luke, are you watching my stream? Are you watching my exploit right now? Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. What am I looking at? I can't tell which one's Rollins.
It's just two Seth Rollins.
But they look like Roman too. I can't tell. Oh my God, dude. This one. I love this Roman. Oh
yeah,
my God.
like no tattoos. Like Roman looks. Yeah, Roman's got like a white guy's body.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Here's another one.
Oh, that looks so gross, bro.
Yeah, if this is like if Rollins and Roman left to go to AEW and then Triple H did the Vince McMahon Diesel and fucking Razor, like he got a couple of stand-ins.
Exactly.
Rollins kind of looks right, but yeah, Roman don't look right at all.
All right, well, what about Ambrose spiky back dildo?
Oh my God. Well, I will say this. I added the CM Punk looks on in the background thing that you asked for. And bro.
It's like some Middle Eastern guy. That's Omar, bro. So fucking. All right, what about DJ Glaze stands in victory or something, or relishes in his triumph?
We got to get like a DJ Glaze picture, I feel like, for it to like know, what DJ.
Not just like, okay, well, first of all, we have to see what DJ Glaze, because I don't want to know what he actually looks like. What is the concept art of DJ Glaze from AI? So just like say like, give DJ Glaze a form.
Oh.
A shape,
Well, yeah, I'll have to like describe DJ Glaze to it.
But no, like you don't even have to describe like what his characteristics like physically are. It's like create an entity that would best describe DJ Glaze.
Peace. Okay.
Dude, Paul Heyman was so sweaty tonight. He probably smelled
He
bad.
looked constipated in that photo.
Yeah, your
Paul
brain's constipated.
Yep, probably so. No, but Paul Heyman, he does look like he's about to drop a load.
All right, here we
He
go.
looks
Here
like
comes
a
the
guy.
here comes the renders of whatever it comes up with for DJ Glaze.
He looks like a guy.
Here comes the renders of whatever it comes up with for DJ Glaze. We're gonna find out all together what it is.
Slow, dramatic.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, DJ Glaze. Oh my god.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it?
Depending on what 10 means.
We'll have to see.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
That's pretty bad.
What's on your computer? What the hell is on your computer, dude? What is on your computer?
That's all of his victims. That's all the people he's killed.
Oh my god, bro.
That's bad.
God.
Down bad.
All right, now we can do DJ Glaze wins.
Look at this.
Oh my god, bro.
DJ D, how far off is this?
Looks
Way
like
off.
fucking.
Way
Looks like
off.
Jacob Fatu.
What is this on the desk? Like, is that like silicone sushi or something? Like, what is this?
I don't know.
No, it's all the pictures he took of like the people that he murdered.
Is that a flashlight?
That he saved to his hard drive. You gotta love this, like his little like shitty apartment.
Yeah, the paint's coming off all the walls.
Yeah, he's using a fucking he's using like a grandma chair for his computer chair.
Oh my god. On like a bad desk.
But he looks like he's built. Like he looks like he's a unit.
It must have been because I used the word wrestling, so it was like, oh yes, okay, they're, he might
look at his shorts. Look at his pants, rather.
Yeah, like rubber ducky, like shorts. All right, the clock's got to resume.
I don't know what that has to do with a DJ Glaze. Or, I mean, he's very sweaty. I can tell.
Yeah. So wrestling, Southern wrestling fan named. Okay, let me try to emphasize the name and see if that changes anything. Yeah. Okay, so I just sort of reiterated that. Oh, by the way, his name is DJ Glaze. Like I really tried to tell the AI his name is DJ Glaze. So now I don't know if that's gonna have any effect. Okay, so I just told it that, and it really didn't do anything. It all it did was make him. For some reason, it just made him sadder. Like I don't know why.
Damn.
This all it changed was it made you sadder. Oh my god.
Wait. One more. Well, how about we try it like this? His name is DJ Glaze. So create a character based off of his profession as a DJ or something. I don't know. Like, let's see. Like, we're gonna try to get you something, DJ Glaze, that isn't as miserable and grim as this outcome looks.
Okay. I just put that into the computer. I put that into the AI, and now, let's see if it gives you a more optimistic outlook here. As okay, you're in the club now. You're in the club now. It looks like
him holding a gun to his head.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It just gets more sad the more you describe him.
No, this one's not bad. Look at this. Now that's
It's not bad.
There you are. It says DJ Glaze and everything. Now, I don't know why it offers me an alternative to this, and the alternative is more in the other reality that we were just in earlier. It's actually him looking at himself being sad with a DJ equipment. With DJ equipment. Because he's glazing the food, glazing himself. I don't know. DJ Glaze.
DJ, the one picture has you look like that guy from Star Trek. Like the little from the what's it called? The fucking Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, whatever the fuck.
Oh my god. Wow.
And then this has you look like some fat Samoan. Like,
No, this has him looking like some Middle Eastern guy right there.
and what's going on, my friend?
Oh my god, dude! Somebody uploaded one of those videos the other day to me. They sent it to me with, you know how remember when we first saw the one where the black guys were playing punk music and people were making all those name jokes about them, like
I think so.
like you know what I mean, like all these jokes about basically racist type of jokes. Well, there's this guy in a turban playing rock the other day, and it's like Koran and all these different names for the fucking guy. I was fucking dying last night, dude. It was crazy funny. Like if I could get a hold of that, it was, oh my god, was it funny? I was losing it.
I've seen some pretty funny like racial related stuff on TikTok. Like,
yeah,
people like doing fucking accents again and stuff. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, shit's back, dude. Shit's back. Oh, here, I found it. Oh my god, here you go. Oh my god, Luke, you're gonna love this. There's only 40 seconds left, guys. 40 seconds to keep the show going. 40 seconds to keep it going. You gotta donate. You gotta donate quickly.
Donate now.
Wait, look at this.
I'm gonna find you.
These guys are reacting to it down below. He can play, but can he sing? Keith Turbin, Panic at the Airport, Red Hot Curry Peppers, Raj Against the Machine, Stairway to 9/11. Stairway to 9/11.
Down with this. Wait, what?
Metallica. Nirvana. Van Halal. Seek and Destroy. Osama bin Shredding. 9-inch Nons. Like System of a Brown. What the fuck? Fallout Baha'i. Iran Maiden. Guitar Hero. 30-second Kumars. Stinking Pilot. 3 Doris Down. Scams and Roses. Bomb Jovi. Oh my god. Instinct. Freddie Mercury. Rage Against Hygiene. What the fuck? That one was just mean. That's just not. Yeah, that was just mean. Like that's like,
that wasn't racist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, it's like the other ones were all like funny, clever. That was just like what people stink. That like I don't know. Like that one was just mean. All right, I think we ran out of time this time for real. I mean, 3 times we've extended the show after the time. I don't know if we can do that again, but God.
Unless someone was just crazy enough to drop a big donation bomb out of nowhere, but I don't think that's gonna happen on this type of show.
Hey, we got monetized this tomorrow night. We got a lot of people in here though. Everybody click that like button. Human decapitation. Oh, that's a great one. But wait a minute, but like, what band is that referencing? Right?
I don't know.
Bro,
If you smell what
oh
demonic,
shit!
Hollywood is cooking.
Oh my god!
We can't end the show. We just can't end it. I mean, we technically did end it. Oh, Louis Ordinetta, you're welcome for the wrench. When good people ask for the wrench, they get it, even though.
Good evening, thanks for the wrench, Joe.
You're damn welcome, Louis Ordinetta. and I'll put a little bit of time back on the clock just for you because that's nice. So I'll put 3 minutes on. We're probably going to hang out for 3 more minutes anyway, but here's 3 minutes on the clock. There you go.
Divine.
Closing thoughts. I can't believe people are going to keep this up, though, any longer. But, Rojas, since we got 3 more minutes, do you have any...
I wish I was being waterboarded by cum right now.
Oh, my God.
By lady cum.
I mean, if you sign a waiver, that can be arranged.
By lady cum.
You mean
Wow.
the NDA?
Yeah,
Shut
I guess.
the fuck up, dude. Seriously.
Was there anything else I missed from SmackDown tonight that that I should have talked about?
The Street Profits.
Braun Strowman went choo-choo. Street Profits went woo-woo.
Why did Jade Cargill get pinned tonight? That's what I want to know.
Because they really like Liv Morgan.
It wasn't clean, right? Because I was kind of like eating.
No.
Naomi interfered.
I thought so. Okay, I wanted to make sure.
It is
that
weird
was
though because they were building this whole thing like she's undefeated, but you know what? Everybody goes undefeated now, so I'm kind of tired of it. You know?
Yeah,
But
you're right. I mean,
it is weird that it's another thing Liv Morgan gets.
Jade needs to learn how to sell. She can't sell to save her life.
Well, she's a big giant.
Jade needs to learn how to stop wearing clothes.
Yeah.
No, I don't care about it. I just want to see how she can sell. Like,
Jade needs to stop worrying about her rights.
Ooh. Well, I think
Okay.
I want to see Jade. I want to see her just. Oh,
I want to see Jade like sit on Bianca. Like you know what? I never used to find Bianca all that hot, and then like recently, I've been like really attracted to her. I think I like when her hair is out like regular hair, and not like all braided up and like crazy looking. I don't know,
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, man.
I love women.
You know, I honestly, Jade is so hot. Like, I'd give up another 9/11 if I could see her naked.
I just want to smell Rhea's sweat, bro. I just want to smell her back sweat.
Oh my God! Imagine Rhea and Jade having to perform.
If you smell
oh my God!
Hollywood is cooking. It's cooking, baby.
About boner shit.
Adrenochrome, brandy and Cody, you'll mix, baby.
Luis Hernandez.
So give me the both of you.
It's not over yet.
It's not over till I say it's over. Then the Rock wants to roll. The
Wow!
Then the
Not yet.
Not yet. Luis Hernandez just won't let this show die tonight. Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Family Guy.
8 minutes back on the clock.
Shut the fuck up. Do you hear him?
Yeah, he's
Did you hear him?
retarded.
Jurassic Park. Yeah. Family Guy.
Yeah. Because like they were making fun of like homos, and the advertisement
They
said,
were-
not this.
They were making fun of Jurassic Park because that's where it was from, you fucking imbecile.
I never really watched Jurassic Park.
Oh my God.
That's from Family Guy, Joe.
Oh my
idiot.
God.
Joe, why don't you do a little research? That's from Family Guy. I watched that in the theater.
Bob's Burger had a movie.
Bob's Burger. That's all I know.
It was called
trash shows.
It was
Trash
called
animated
Dumb as
shows on
Rocks.
Fox.
Oh man,
I only watch things on Fox, Joe. That's the only channel I get.
that
No, I have
and
satellite and streaming.
I've only got one
No
movie.
fucking shit. Like, dude, what I'm saying, like, do you really think I fucking meant that you needed to be like, no, actually, that's a falsity. I do have streaming. I do have like, I don't fucking
If you
like
had
legitimately.
pick, would you pick satellite or would you pick streaming?
I wish I could strap you on a fucking rocket and send you up to the satellite in space. You breathe
I don't want to get
no
stuck there.
more. It's just like you're beyond Bacharo, bro. Like Bacharo would be befuddled talking to you. Bacharo might rage out if he talked to you.
I had to block Pacharo because he wouldn't stop sending me fucking stupid shit, and I was like, dude,
I know.
Fuck off.
I know.
Now YR does it on some name I didn't know it was him, and I'm like, why am I getting pissed at this account? And I looked at it and was like, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Hey YR, why don't you go fucking kill your puppy?
Woof. Maybe Dr. Earl will kill him. Allison, talk about, I'm going to see what I have tomorrow and come on tomorrow. Allison, come on tomorrow night because tomorrow night is Monetize This, $4.97. We're going to be live right here, and everybody's going to have strap-ons on. So
the UFC thing tomorrow?
There might be. There might be. Man, I really want to put that Paul Heyman picture into AI and have it like animate him.
Yeah, tomorrow you should do like Paul Heyman has stroke or something.
Oh,
you know, like that'll be like the big caption.
Oh my God.
Paul Heyman eats dog.
Paul Heyman eats dog live in front of a crowd of Jews.
In front of all, yeah.
Somebody got mad at me the other day, dude. I'm on Facebook and I was arguing with something about, I think, Troy. So I said something to Troy. So here's what happened. Like, I always argue with Troy, and I showed you guys one the other day. But this was a new argument. I basically wasn't trying to argue with him. I literally was asking him a question. I was like, "Hey, who is this guy that you're talking about in your post? Like, I'm trying to figure it out." And then, but eventually, we got down the list, and then we started talking. Some other guy, and I was fighting with Troy, and I said, I don't think the Jews would like that. And then some guy commented on my comment and said, the Jews or something like that. And he was like, wow, dude, I can't wait to meet you in real life or something like that. And he said all this other stuff. And I was like, I'm like, what? And so anyway, I was like, yeah, well, I was just asking a question, dude. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I don't really go out. And but then Lee, I was fighting with Troy the other day, and one of his friends or somebody chimed in, like an Antifa member or somebody, and and Leah was like, "Yeah, you said something like the Jews," and I was like, "Yeah, what's wrong with saying the Jews? What's wrong, like the Muslims, the Christians, the Jews? What the fuck is wrong with that?" And then she was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah, what else am I supposed to say? What the fuck? I say that all the time. The Christians do this, the Muslims do this, the Jews."
Just say like Jewish community like or some shit like that.
It's like one of the most early bits on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia from like the first episode.
Is it?
That was like or maybe like one of the earlier seasons they were getting into an argument. He's like, "Oh man, we're gonna teach this Jew a lesson." They're like, whoa, what? He's like, "Don't say that." And then they say it later. They're like, "Well, yeah, these Jews are going." It's like, "Whoa, don't say that." He's like, "No."
Oh,
it's cooking, baby. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's going off. Louis Urdaneta's going off.
So give me the both of you. The Rock wants your soul. Then the Rock wants your home. The
Keep going.
Keep going, Louis Urdaneta.
Thanks to you now, I can buy Taco Bell.
Ew. What the hell? No, you're making Luke insane. Are you happy about this?
Yes.
You know, we have a clip of Leah saying that somewhere. No, keep going. Remember that clip? There's a clip of Leah saying that.
Keep going. No, keep going.
No, keep going.
Can't wait till I get my fucking Christmas.
It is kind of like that one. It is kind of like that.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
No, it
going.
didn't sound like that, bro.
That's the
that
AI
one's
one.
like way too excited. That one's her like getting laid.
Yeah. Getting weighed?
No, getting laid, not Wade.
Oh. Actually, I don't know, man. It kind of sounds more like that other one. Like, keep going. Like, it's sort of like.
Oh, it's like it sounds like someone's inserting something into her.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Does this make you uncomfortable the way I'm talking to you about your why?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, we got to put some more time on this clock here.
At this point, Joe, just like fucking sneak a camera in. We all know you want to do it. Joe so badly wants to show off that he has sex with his wife.
Into where? Keep it. Into there. Yeah.
No,
I'm
into her
just-
vagina.
No, I'm
Like-
just,
like-
I'm having fun with it. I
You
just
get a
can't.
GoPro.
I legally can't do that with anybody else, but her.
Give her like a colonoscopy.
Oh my God! 10 minutes back on the clock because of Louis Urdaneta. We got 10 minutes back on the clock. Novanix is here.
Holy
the Champ
crap.
is here. Star Sale is here. Sammy Bear King is here. Louis Urdaneta donated like 70 times. Oh, here it is. I got the real clip. This is her real clip. So this is let's listen to the real Leah and then the AI version.
Oh, keep going. No, keep going.
If you smell what
Oh my God! Wait a minute!
Hollywood is cooking.
Oh shit!
Cooking babies, adrenochrome, brandy and Cody.
Oh no, Luke! Oh my God! This is terrible. Oh no! Who would say something like this? Luke's dead father. That's not cool. He's with my dad and Tommy's dad and Jay Menace's dad. All our dads are dead now. This is sick. This is sick.
He's got a family.
The Rock wants your soul.
Keep it going, you sexy beast. Smackdown was May. Hopefully the Cena stuff on Monday is good.
Yeah, hopefully.
He's just happy about it. Like, it's like such a happy comment from Luke's dead father.
Yeah,
Sounds like Ramon.
Yeah, I thought like the comment would be meaner, like, this is what you get, Luke, your family, so something terrible. But yeah, it was just
A wholesome comment.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think
have
that's
a.
Ramon.
Oh, you think so? No, he wouldn't. I don't think he would say
Sexy
something.
Beast.
I don't think he would say
DJ
something like that.
Yeah, like he loves me apparently.
Dude, this show was supposed to end like 4 times, and now there's 14 minutes on the clock. That blows my mind right now. What is going on?
You know what?
That
You know what I
donation rules.
say?
What do you say?
I say it's all out of love. I say you gotta appreciate what you got.
Right.
Never look. I say you gotta take a stand when it's taking a stand. It says otherwise.
What do you
See,
What do you DJ Glaze's fathers from the 1700s?
well, let me tell you, I am the World Wrestling Federation champion, and there's a new gun in town.
Well, let me tell you, I'm the new World Wrestling Federation champion. There's a new gun in town. I don't care if it's Diesel or the Boy Toy or Vince McMahon himself. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and a bicycle will kill me.
All right.
Whoa, WrestleMania. This is our life. Then you got this. Ever since I was a little itty boy, I always told my mama that I wanted to be a law enforcement officer. Then unfortunately, I raped a girl in the back seat of my cruiser, and I lost my badge.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
That's
DJ
just.
Glaze, wouldn't that be funny if those were the wacky type of interactions that happened at the WrestleMania scene?
Be something.
Listen to those
It
trumpets.
would be something, that's for sure.
I wish I could just have access to all of WWE's just like songs, like all their unedited and edited types of songs.
I got a lot of tapes from back in the day with some crazy stuff. They stick in Mean
And he
Gene.
cuts it again. They cut the Big Boss Man like 3 times.
Yeah, they're like, go back to the Boss Man. He's got a lot to say.
Like Bret Hart gets like 2 seconds to talk. Like compare Bret Hart's to Big Boss Man's. Like it's insane.
Well, you know, he's Canadian, so. They just basically clipped in one of Bret Hart's promos into the song, you know? But, you know, I don't know. Or maybe they're all just really like promos. The weird thing is how Boss Man in the video is like standing. Like he's constantly standing like he's going to take a shit. Like he's not sure what like he's doing. He's like elevated on his feet, almost like Michael Jackson in one of those videos where he stands on his tippy toes. See this? Like he's standing kind of weird. It's like, why are you standing like this? See that? Like the
If
little.
you smell what
Oh!
demonic Hollywood is cooking, it's cooking.
Oh my
babies.
God!
Adrenochrome, Brandy and Cody. Your
Another
next
one!
baby will do. So give me the both of you.
The Rock, the Rock, the Rock wants your soul. Then The Rock wants your
Oh! That song. Luis Urdaneta. Oh my God. Death by 1,000 donation cuts.
Then
They might go.
Luke, what do you think Austin is going to do in Mania?
All right, I'm going to add 15 minutes back on the clock.
I think Austin probably won't be there.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Mark it
I
down.
don't know.
Mark it down.
Because I don't see John Cena losing. I don't see them turning Stone Cold heel, because if they do, I just...
Yeah, but what if John Cena's wins, they screw Cody, and they're beating the shit out of Cody at the end like crazy, and then Austin comes out to basically save the day to end WrestleMania in somewhat of a good way, despite what's happened. And they go off the air with The Rock holding Cena, and Cena's got the belt, and they're like snarling, and oh my God, can you imagine it going off the air like that?
That's like an ending to like
Raw?
Judgment Day. You know, that's the ending to Backlash. That's not an ending to WrestleMania. WrestleMania has to end on a defying moment, whether it's a good moment or a bad moment. You know, like
That's
Roman
a defining
Reigns beat
moment. That's not a
Cody-
defining moment. That's not them
but-
standing there with the belt
No,
and The Rock.
but not really, because that's like a run-in moment that happens during a match. You know, like let's say at the end of last year's WrestleMania, right? Or like WrestleMania 39, like when Cody got beat by Roman. What's a more like impactful moment? That would it be like Cody sitting in the ring dejected while Roman celebrates in the background, or like what if The Rock showed up and like rock bottomed Roman?
What if a bomb dropped on your head?
Yeah,
Who
what if
gives
a
shit?
bomb dropped on your head right now? Like it's just like, okay, yeah, I guess that's a crazy moment. But it's not really like, mean anything. I don't know. I think Triple H has been getting away with a lot of that recently. Like WrestleMania 40, he got by with it, like he got lucky because that was such a great moment. But it's like now it's like, well, that's all that has to happen now. It's just I have to get people in a ring and they have to say, and a lot of people cheer, and then that's good. I don't really have to book anything now.
Yeah, I mean the way they're operating with the crowds and shit, they are in a way like almost allowing themselves sometimes to book a little lazy, a little bit in a way. But
a little. Oh my God, dude! I'm gonna tell you, who cares about Jey Uso and Gunther anymore? Like, is anybody interested in that feud?
they've already fought.
fart in the wind.
They've already fought each other like 6 times.
But like, they had some sort of potential to make this like interesting. Like when I was a kid, Alberto Del Rio and Edge had a similar match, despite the fact that they hadn't wrestled really that much. But like it was like Alberto Del Rio was destroying Edge like every week. And that's kind of similar to this, but like I just don't really view Gunther as I don't know, as important of a champion as he should. Like his stock has gone down recently. these nothing matches that he's having with like jobbers. Like, why are jobbers taking the world heavyweight champion to like his limits? Like, it makes it just makes me question his like where they place him in this company.
Why isn't he just beating up jobbers quickly and then like rubbing it in Jey Uso's face with a promo afterwards? And then, you know what I mean? And then also every time he beats a jobber and beat whatever, why don't they put up on the screen when he beat Jey Uso? Now that would make that mean something. So he's like, look at what I did tonight to this insignificant piece of garbage.
Yeah, like
now
wouldn't it
let's
be great
all
if he
remember.
if he had an entry, like he analyzed Jey Uso's matches.
Yep.
And so like they had a backstage vignette of him like watching, like, look at here. He's
Watch
so
where you make a
sloppy.
mistake
He's
here
so
again.
sloppy.
Yes.
Look, he's gonna get, and like he starts telegraphing, like he's gonna go for the chop right hit, super kick, predictable.
Yeah, yeah.
Predictable.
He's all about
Super-
pizzazz and to make the crowd go wow. But like that's why he never wins, because that's his focus. My focus is tactile and technical and deadly.
You don't, Jay. The problem is you don't think I respect you. No. Here's the thing. I do respect you. I respect you enough to know that I gotta do my homework. I gotta research. I have to watch the tape because I am a true, a master technician. I am a true ring general. You are not ready. Like something like that.
You are
I
a
don't know.
circus freak. You're a circus animal. Like you go out there and perform, and that's it.
You're unprepared. You're unprepared. You're not ready. I don't know.
And you got lucky.
But the problem,
You got lucky.
The real big problem was they gave this time.
Real quickly, I just want to say I almost threw up 3 times tonight when everybody pointed to the sign who were going to be in that
I
triple
know.
threat.
And then like Joe Testator's like, all 3 of them have pointed to the sign.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude! I almost
all 3 of them have had a chance to point to the sign.
I don't know how I forgot to bring this up at the top of the show, but I almost dude, I wanted to fucking smash my keyboard through the fucking screen of my computer, and I almost lost.
Pointing at the sign.
Oh my god, bro!
It's not gonna hug
If
you.
you smell what demonic
Oh!
Hollywood is cooking,
Another one!
It's cooking babies.
Who's this gonna be?
Brandy and Cody,
It's oh my god! It's Erdonetta again! It's like 7.
So give me the both of you.
The Rock.
Wants your soul, then The Rock wants your soul.
Yeah! Unbelievable!
Then The
Something it's telling me that Cena it's not winning the title as a heel. I think something it going to happen and Punk it's screwed The Rock. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah. I mean, I honestly think that he's not going to win. You're right. I think that Cody's going to win. And I don't know if that means. And listen, I do think Stone Cold's going to be there. I almost don't think they want to do what they did last time, right? Because last year, a bunch of people had to come out to stop the interference by providing their own interference, but they never helped Cody necessarily win. They only helped stop him from losing, illegally or whatever, or in an erroneous way. So nobody really helped him win by hitting Roman, although Seth did distract Roman. But so, I think this year with him facing Cena, you really want, if Cena's going to put him over, Cena to lose clean to Cody. But
oh wait, look! WWE just announced that Stone Cold Steve Austin will be heading to WWE World for WrestleMania.
Do you want to change anything that you were saying, Luke, at this point?
Oh, I just got that email, so I don't know. I mean, maybe the Stone Cold will show up. Maybe
He's
Stone Cold
only
will do
down the
something.
street, Luke. He lives, dude. So he was on a podcast recently, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, And the guy said, well, people were really disappointed last year. And he goes, yeah, man, I know. Here's the thing. Like, his wife had something to do, and he had to be with her. And WrestleMania was so far away, it was not possible for him to get back and forth. And he mentioned that. He goes, it would have been nice, but I couldn't have made it. He goes, but this year, it's right in my backyard. I don't know. It'd be nothing to get over there this year.
What if it's not for, but like, I have a feeling that it's not for the big main event moment. It's like for him, like, to just come down.
Well, it's a signing. He's been, so there was a rumor yesterday that WWE was going to be bringing him in for the WrestleMania weekend signing event and something else. So, but the bottom line is, I don't care if he was at the signing events or not. I don't care if he said probably not, and they didn't announce him anywhere. I still would have believed that he's going to be here. And people believe it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
think he's gonna. So here's what happens: if Cena loses, right, and then Cody beats him, then I would think that Cena would be mad at The Rock. Like, I sold my soul. What the fuck? Why didn't I win? So that would automatically cause a problem, I would think. But let's say Cena loses, and then The Rock and a bunch of people are beating up Cody. Maybe then Austin comes out to save Cody, even though Cody already won.
I would see that I think if you're going to see Stone Cold, it's going to happen in the middle of the match, and it's going to be The Rock is interfering somehow. Like, the referee's down.
Yep.
The Rock shows up. If The Rock's
they're basically,
there.
But that means that they're really just recreating last year and doing what.
Well, that's the moment that everybody complained endlessly about. Like, it should have been Stone Cold. So now their response to that is like, fine, we'll give you what you want, you little babies.
Right.
And everybody will just cheer for it anyway, so who cares?
Yeah.
Just do it again.
Yeah, and then honestly, you can do it, and then there can still be another 8 minutes of a regular match, and it really didn't,
See, yeah, that was my problem with Roman and Cody last year. I loved that match, but I just thought it should have been like five more minutes, 10 more minutes of them uninterrupted.
Right. Yeah.
Because their first match was so fucking good. Like nobody really talks about it because it ended in that like disappointing way. But man, was their first match so good. It had like such great feels of like a big fight, like two main eventers going at each other for the title. And I think that second match kind of lacked that quality to it because it was so focused on the Rock storyline. It was so focused on the outside interferences. Not that the first match didn't have that, but like that's a whole half of the second match was just people coming out and interfering and throwing each other out of the ring and doing a move. I mean, Seth Rollins looked like a joke, by the way. They can change it and now say like he took a bullet for Cody. He just looked like a loser chump. Like, it was so bad, bro.
Wow.
Like, remember when he got like Superman punched off screen, so you just see him like the second that you see him, he's on the ground, like sprawled out. Like, he looks so stupid, bro. But that was not a good weekend for Seth. He loses the tag match. Then he gets beat in his match against Drew. Then later on in the night, when he's stumbling, barely hobbling around because he's so beaten, he gets knocked out in one punch. And then before he can even get up, Roman hits him with a chair, and he falls out of the ring like an idiot.
See, that's what I'm saying. Seth, I was saying that earlier. Like, said that CM Punk could say, man, ever since you started dressing like this, bro, you're a joke. You haven't been able to do shit. Like, you're falling completely off.
Dude, yeah, I know. Like, I don't get it. Just please stop with the dressing. I've liked his character recently. Like, I've been liking his promos really since that first promo that he cut after Survivor Series with Sami Zayn was just so good, and they had such a great back and forth. And it felt like a natural argument, which, some of these promos that you get with these people just kind of feels very like stilted and forced almost. But like, I think Seth's been cutting some of the best promos of his career. It's just unfortunate that his character is being bogged down from having to do the stupid like whoa and dressing up like a clown. Like, it's just it doesn't fit at all. Like, his character is so much more serious now. I think it's time to drop the fake Riddler / Joker persona that really never worked in the first place. Like, I never I don't know. I guess Seth Rollins has been over these past few years.
He just seems a little lost, man. He seems like doesn't. It's like, when you're not sure what you want to do, so you do a bunch of different stuff, so you never really anything. Like, the Macho Man was awesome because his voice, his weird promos, and like the way he looked. And it's like Seth is trying to sort of recreate some of that a little bit, but with these slogans that make no sense to me. Like, I'm the architect. What's the other thing? Seth freaking Rollins and
Visionary.
what's the visionary revolutionary? What the fuck does that mean? Like,
I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary.
That's the worst. When he starts saying that, dude, that's like, what the fuck are you saying?
What if Macho Man started being like, I'm a visionary.
I'm a visionary. I'm a revolutionary. See, even that doesn't sound good, and it sounds better coming out of the Macho Man, but it still doesn't sound good.
Because he's a wacky person. He would say that. Like, Seth Rollins is just is an angry gym guy. Like he's a guy.
Macho Man came off as like a bizarre, intense wacko that you were like, what's he gonna do next? Seth comes off like a pretentious artist, and that's why it's like, oh,
but also Seth Rollins is like, he's like a CrossFit like regular dude. I don't know. Like I like when he would in the Shield, when he was in the Shield, he would sometimes cut these very serious promos. I just don't understand why his character has been like devolved into like such stupid shit. Like at first I was a fan of it because we were so used to that boring Seth Rollins from like 2019 that when he started doing the goofy shit with Ray, like putting his eye into the step and like all that fun shit, like I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But he was still like playing like this Messiah character, and he wasn't coming out dressed like like a fucking transvestite. It's just recently where like I want to say the past like 2-3 years now, where it's just like, this is my gimmick, guys. Look, I'm a gimmick now. Yeah, well, okay, I guess. No, nobody's really a fan of that. We like you. We have a lot of great matches. We like you. Yeah, but don't you like my gimmick? No, not really. But what about my song? Yeah, we like the song. We like you. We like the matches you have. Nobody likes the gimmick. Yeah, but what if I dressed up even crazier and now my wife's getting in on it? Okay, we don't like it though. Like, it's stupid.
Right.
No, but I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, like it's been like this for years. Like I've never seen anybody who says, "Oh, I love Seth Rollins dressing up like that. I loved when Seth Rollins dressed up with the big boots. I loved when Seth Rollins frolicked around with the big boots. That was my favorite attire."
Yeah, not a lot of people. I mean, he does look whacked, and when like people see him, they go, "What the hell?" So I guess it kind of,
Did you see that guy with the big boots? Did you see that guy, that wrestler? He was wearing the big boots. He's so
He wants to be
crazy.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh my God, this is so crazy. His shoes are too big.
There's a lot of donations I forgot about, man. Look, I just went through a bunch of them, dude. This is crazy.
There's more coming in?
No, there's just so many like ones that I forgot about. Like there's the We Gon' Hump Them, $25. Like MJF Small, $19. There's a $22 Cole's Whole donation. $75 one. I didn't even remember that one.
$14 one.
Hardy Come when it's $5.95. $5.
Why did you get rid of all these fucking
No, they're all
things?
there. These are all active. I just think we forgot about them. They're all active donations, these. The Glock O'Clock is $13. $36 is a banana.
You have to advertise what the donations do more often. Like
I know I've got to relist them because they're not listed right at all in the description at all. They're not right at all.
No, but like also put them like in your video too. Like make a separate screen when you Yeah, just because I've always noticed that you never did that.
Gritty BLUMPKIN is $150. I didn't even know BLUMPKIN was on here. Oh, I guess it's not on here. That's the Tommy one. Then there's I Need a Hero. We heard that one tonight. Scissor Me Daddy. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. What the fuck was that? Jesus
It's
Christ.
me fucking yawning. I'm laying down.
I think
I'm gonna start watching this this show on HBO. What's it called? The Gemstones, the Righteous Gemstones. I don't know. I've been seeing it like a lot. It's with what's his name, Danny McBride and John Goodman. They're like, I don't know. It looks good. I just always, my mom put me on into it. So
is it a series or a movie?
Yeah, it's like a series. I guess about like Christian preachers. You know, like those like super churches. You know.
55 seconds left, Luke. 55 seconds. Wait a minute. Do you say super preachers? What does that mean?
No, you're like those. You know those mega churches they had in on TV and stuff, where like they come in and they're like, it's like a show basically.
Yeah.
Well, you're like, this is about that, like a family that has made millions of off. I don't know. I don't really know what the premise is, but
like the movie was like the movie with Steve Martin, where he Leap of Faith.
I guess, yeah. But it's supposed to be like crime too. Like I don't know. So
okay,
it's on HBO, so it's probably good. HBO really does still have good shows, you know.
HBO and Apple don't really do woke stuff. They really have pretty good shows. What DJ? What's up, baby? 3 seconds.
The Celtics documentary.
The Celtics got they got sold. Yeah, I saw that.
No, the documentary they got going on the Celtics on HBO.
I think the show is finally maybe over for the 5th time, potentially. No, I didn't see it. Is it like on the championship year or like what?
It's the legacy.
Oh, so it's like a history of the Celtics type of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the legacy of the legacy of DJ Glaze. He left behind nobody, and he killed 15 hookers.
You left behind 15 kids in the walls, like Wayne Gacy.
In skeleton form. But I wanted to say before we go that I wanted to do a little quick movie review. I watched the movie called Novocaine. If anybody's heard of that movie, it's about the guy that doesn't feel pain or whatever. It's dude, that movie, let me tell you, I was looking forward to it, and it's like such a nothing movie. Like it's just like not bad, not good, not really memorable. It doesn't like nothing really happens.
Put it in cold, so slow. Put it in cold, slow. Put it in cold, so. Put it in cold. Put it in cold, so. Put it in cold. Put it in cold, so. Put it in my cold, cold, so. Put it in my cold, cold, so. Put it in my cold. Oh my God. Put it in cold. Put it in cold. Put it in cold, so. Put it in cold. Put it in cold.
Funnier this than the fact that
You got it, Joe.
Oh my God, Louis Erdenetta drops the Coles Hole $22 donation.
I think there's like nothing funnier than the fact that that guy's name is Hayden Wright.
Put it in Coles Hole. Put it in Coles Hole.
He was around for like exactly like 5 months.
Hayden rape.
Yeah, the only thing I remember him doing was like fighting a fake plant in the crowd, raping Michael Cole, and then losing to the Undertaker. He was like the prelude to what Mr. Kennedy was before Mr. Kennedy's feud with the Undertaker, and then Mr. Kennedy's feud with the Undertaker was essentially done again with Randy Orton.
Yeah. Listen, I'm putting 13 minutes on the clock for that one. It's a little more. 13 minutes back on the clock for Mr. Louis Erdenetta. What was that, Luke?
You ever see the Undertaker when he what's it called?
We can't end the show.
When him and Randy Orton had that hepatitis in a cell match.
What?
Do you remember when Undertaker and Randy Orton had a Hell in a Cell match, and Bob Orton was watching from the side, and Undertaker like grabbed him from the cell, and he pushed his face forward, and Bob Orton bladed.
Oh
and
my God.
he didn't tell the Undertaker that he had hepatitis.
Did they really
And
say that?
Yeah, and the Undertaker was doing like spots with him, like where he tombstoned him and stuff, and like Bob Orton is bleeding and shit.
Wait a minute. Was the hepatitis a joke or is that real?
No, he really had hepatitis.
But wait a minute. The WWE got rid of fucking what's his face over that. They wouldn't hire what's his face over having hepatitis.
Well, this was Bob Orton.
Oh my God. And he had hepatitis, and I said,
Dude, look up the picture.
What the
Look up
fuck?
the picture of Bob Orton bleeding Hell in a Cell. It's like the grossest. His blood looks gross, like sickly gross.
Ooh, okay. Because of the hepatitis, or?
Yeah, no, just it looks thicker. It looks darker.
You know what? I don't think I got to be honest. I'll tell you what. I didn't see this match. I've never seen this.
Go watch. This is probably one of the best Hell in a Cell matches. It's such a good one. It reminds me a lot of Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker.
Really?
But like I'd say this is more like action packed in a sense, and like more even. I'd still say Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels is better, but
Yeah, I can't imagine this.
This is a little bit more like hardcore elements and stuff, you know. Randy Orton does a pretty cool spot on because remember the fact that the cell was like kind of lower, like so the ceiling was there. So like there's a spot where someone jumps through a table where like I think they almost hit the roof, and I think the next Hell in a Cell match that they do after this,
oh my God,
they raised the roof to like 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, this was the last Hell in a Cell that was normal, like that was the original. I might have seen this. I might have seen this once, maybe, and that was it. I don't remember. But yeah, 05, I might have been banging girls, you know.
This was the infamous spot where the Undertaker stands on top of the cell while Randy Orton's walking away.
Oh my God, Orton
You might have seen a shot of that.
Orton gave Undertaker the most dangerous tombstone I've ever seen in this match.
Yeah, that was a nasty one. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, Bob Orton, Cowboy Bob Orton looks like lawyer who had a period on his face. Orton.
Did you see the table spot?
No, not yet. I'll see it though. I'm ahead of that. I think I skipped it. Man, Undertaker beat the shit out of the Ortons here.
Undertaker was in his prime during this. Like this was his hate, dude. Like 2006 or 2005, 2006, 2007. Like there was no bigger star, bro.
Ooh, Orton landed on his hands almost. That was crazy.
Yeah, and then look, because the whole thing with the cell was just too like high.
Yeah.
So like it fucked everything up, and I think that's the biggest reason why like they got rid of that like roof.
Yeah, he couldn't really elevate jump. He had to go for a line drive, and that put his whole body head over tea kettle kind of. I wonder if Orton hurt his wrist there. Because that you would. That looked like he hurt his wrist.
This was such a great fucking. Oh yeah, and Taker got one hell of a chair shot in the beginning of the match too.
Oh God, yeah. Orton landed right on his wrists. If you watch it, Jesus, like yeah, his hands. He shouldn't have put his hands down flat like that. That's crazy. I do think I remember this, but I saw it once ever, and that was it. Whereas, like you know, Shawn Michaels.
This was a great cell match, and then another great cell match that you should watch would be the Undertaker and Batista one.
Look who's here.
What's up?
Look who's here. Dork Knight.
Oh.
He's back at the casino.
Oh, there we go.
Something happened with the girl. Oh, no.
No, she's
right
there.
here.
Oh, she's with him. I want to go to the casino badly.
For a second, we thought something tragic happened.
Yeah, we thought something
Not
bad.
at all. No. Couples who drink and gamble together stay together, you know.
We thought this was the post-massacre.
That's what I did for my 40th birthday last year. Me and Leah went to the casino. Then we rammed it out. We rammed it out in the in the room later.
What's funny, she's trying to get me to fuck her in the car. I'm not even kidding.
When you got the hotel room in the car, why don't you bring her over to one of those slot machines and have her bend over the lever?
Well, we're thinking about visiting my friend who lives in the ghetto to get high, and she's like, I could just bend her over in the parking lot, and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I like that. I like the sound of that. But I mean, so you're not getting a room though. That's why.
Nah, no, we don't have a comp here.
Yeah, no room. Yeah, it's too much to do that. I mean, like, you know.
Well, you still have your room in the boiler room that you set up shop in when you were homeless, right?
No, I actually literally just got rid of it. I got all my shit out of the boiler room, my storage. So no, I'm an adult now. I have a lease and shit.
You know, it was
but
weird.
you did say though that your darkness lurks in your own personal boiler room.
Thank you. Yeah, I said a lot of shit back then. I was drunk,
Yeah.
You also said that certain people of different colors don't deserve life. I thought it was fucked up too.
Never said that, but hey, since this is a wrestling show, I'd like to talk to you about wrestling for just a second, if I may. I didn't get to finish watching SmackDown. Last thing I saw was the Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu match in the aftermath. So probably like at least an hour left. Can you like spoil what happened with CM Punk and Roman Reigns and like what happened? Because they kept advertising that. I haven't got that.
There's DJ Glaze right there. Well, basically, it was all right. I thought it was a little bit underwhelming. It was okay, but Seth Rollins and Roman got in the ring and they basically were yelling at each other. And Seth was like, "It all goes back to me and you. It's always been about me and you. Blah blah blah. We're gonna." And then Punk's music hit, and then he came out, and then he basically cut a great promo shitting on the two of them. And he called.
Well, he didn't even get to say anything. He said like 2 seconds.
No, he said about
he
cut into them, and he called Seth Rollins Grimace. That was funny.
What?
And
what's not funny?
And then that was really it. It was, and then they all brawled, and then they all pointed at the WrestleMania sign in a most contrived way.
And then the commentator had to point out that they all pointed at the WrestleMania sign. But no, Dork, if you watch the segment, you're gonna notice something is that this might be like the most awkward brawl I've seen in a while.
It's not good
because normally you have two people brawling with each other, and it looks whatever. But now you have 3 people who are all like operating at like different speeds and different tempos, like having like the most sloppy, uncoordinated brawling you'll ever see. Like everybody like looks like they're just taking turns to like, okay, now he's gonna do his thing. Now I do my thing. Okay, he does my thing.
Like a 3-way, in general, usually like somebody's got to wait because you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was just like that. It was awkwardly timed. It didn't look real because of that. It was a pull apart again, and we've seen that a million times now. So, and they all pointed to the sign.
Did anybody have a clear upper hand at the end of it, or?
I guess you could say Roman, but at the end of it, they were all kind of fighting with each other. I do commend the 3 guys for selling it, like making it seem very intense, like with their facial expressions and stuff. But and I don't want to shit on like triple threat matches because I've seen pretty good ones. Obviously Benoit, Michaels, Triple H, that's a fucking classic, and their rematch that they had at Backlash 2004 was great too. But then you also have like recently the fucking triple threat with Daniel Bryan, Edge, and Roman Reigns. I loved that match. I loved the build up to that match. And that was only like a 22, 23 minute like tight match. And it moved.
That was the one like 5 years ago where Roman stacked him and pinned both of them, right? That one?
Yeah, that was a good match. Like, and I remember that was one of the best built up main events at the time for like a while, just because everybody's motivations made sense. You could see a possibility of all 3 of those guys winning. And they also just like, you were excited to see these 3 styles blend into this match. And when they had that match, it was like so chaotic and so like it felt like a cool ass Attitude Era type main event. It was just, it didn't have as important of a story, I guess, as this match. But this match, I think, hasn't been built up all that great, just because Roman Reigns hasn't been here for so damn long.
Let me see that.
Yeah,
again.
what were we gonna say?
Now my girl's showing me the chat. She says, "Did your girlfriend ever make you blow a load in your pants during a lap dance? Why does Dork look like Arnold in the last 2 Terminator movies? Dork, it's good to see you drinking." So your chat's fire. No, the funny thing is, when you said main event, it made me think of something. So CM Punk's big thing is he wants to main event WrestleMania. Do you think they're angling this 3-way to be one of the main events? Because right now, like, I feel like Jay and Gunther should be like an opening match, like a match 1.
Oh yeah, no.
It's not main event.
Yeah.
It's not main event caliber.
Dude, Gunther and Jay could open WrestleMania.
Gunther and Jay could be the fucking kickoff to WrestleMania at this point.
Yeah.
Just from how much I care about it. Imagine they put that on the kickoff show. No, but seriously, yeah, like they really fucked up giving Jey Uso the Rumble. I mean, they could have saved this by just swapping it, having John Cena win the Rumble, saying he's going to show up at Elimination Chamber to meet with whoever he's challenging or whatever, and then you can do the heel turn or whatever the fuck. But Jey Uso winning the Rumble and then having so much time to build this pointless feud with Gunther and Jey Uso that nobody cares about. Like, how much time is?
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry. Joe, are you reading the chat? Did you see this?
No, I didn't. Not right now.
Matt Cologne. I will do this if Joe puts it on Patreon. We got to get paid. But this is from Matt Cologne. He says, "Dork Knight's girls there. I want to see Dork's girl and Joe's wife and Joe tag team bang." I guess he wants to see us in a orgy. That's crazy.
Like a tag team sex orgy. Yeah, the 2-on-2. Yeah.
Well, who do you think? Who do you think, Dork? Who do you think would come out on top, Leah or your girl?
Well, no offense, but my girl's got way more experience. So
what do you think? What do you think? What do you think your girl would? Oh, you think you? So you think your girl would mommy Joe's wife?
Would mommy? Like, what the fuck?
That's pretty inappropriate to say about somebody's wife to their face.
Who's a mommy?
Hey, at the end of the day, Joe and I will probably just sit back and watch the two and then go at it, is what would happen.
How hard is everybody right now talking about this? Because I am.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I mean, I'd be honest. Leah would be the only one that wouldn't want to do it. Like, that's the funny thing is, like, I think me and Dork.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends, Matt.
No, yeah, but like Dork says, because his girl is mommy. Apparently, she'll just go. You don't have a choice.
Oh, okay.
So you would get off to the rape of your wife, is what you're saying, Joe?
Who's saying anything about rape? I mean, like that. What the hell?
No, you can't rape. You can't rape the willing, bro. Come on.
The playful, simulated rape of your wife.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I mean, this didn't sound like a rape to me. It sounded like a sexual participation.
I just said that she doesn't have a choice. So that doesn't sound like rape to you.
Oh,
Raise his eyebrow and question of your character.
So did that? Back to the wrestling. Let's get off the sex talk. Did that end the show? Matt Cologne brought it up in the chat, and my girl keeps, because she's there's a delay. She's watching us on her phone.
If you want an orgy with Joe, just pay him $1,000 and he'll do it.
That's not enough.
True.
That's
probably not enough. Yeah.
That's not enough.
Probably 10 grand.
I've seen people. Yeah, I've seen people give him $1,000 on it, monetize this. So,
bro, let me tell you the things that Joe would do
and I've shown my dick for free, but Joe hasn't. So
Yeah, you showed it to those kindergartners, which is why you're not allowed in a lot of schools. Did you tell your fucking girl that? Did you tell your girl that?
First of all, that's not true. But I love you, Rojas. I miss our playful banter. What's this?
I think he hung up on us.
Oh, so JJ Bloodbath says I look like Kevin's scheme. I'll take it. What? Dork looks like he works for Vince McMahon. That one. Do you know what that means, baby?
I do.
It means like you look like you
And
shit on
Star
people.
Show is one.
Well, we're not into the tit play at all.
Into the what?
I won't
play?
even lick her butthole. I don't care how much she does.
Yeah, Vince is
Josh
in the
Owens
same
hairstyle.
I heard that you like to siphon your own cum out of her vagina.
Ooh.
I can neither affirm or deny the accusation.
Wow.
Yeah, so that basically means that it's true. So I've heard that you also like to take said siphoned cum and inject it into brownies for children. Is that true?
Brownies.
My girl wants me to ask you if we are ruining your channel. No, baby, we're just
No, we're having.
no. This is nothing. Yeah, this is nothing.
No. It can't be any more ruined than it
No, it
already
can't
is.
be. Yeah, I mean, technically, we're having a good time. I mean, the time ran out on the clock. I think it ran out. But we got 2 minutes left. We only got 2 minutes left in the show unless someone donates, Dork.
When you're already shadow banned by like times 10, you can't get ruined anymore.
You think so?
Right? Who the fuck said that? No, who said that? Who the fuck said that?
Said what?
JJ Bloodbath. Oh, I got a wrench, but I'm on Discord, so I can't do it. I banned that motherfucker. He just said my girl looks like Oprah. Fuck
Looks
you.
like
And then the other day, somebody said she looked like Whoopi. The fuck, man? Y'all are some racist motherfuckers, dude.
Why is that racist? If I say a white person looks like another white person, that's not racist.
Well, it is if you're black.
What? I will say that it is an insult, though, but in a different way.
The true opinions come out.
Yeah.
The true double standards come out.
1 minute left. 1 minute left, everyone, to keep the show going and see if we can get Dork Knight arrested.
Guys, if you guys wanna keep this party going, you gotta give Joe a donation.
Oh.
You do a super chat. Click the link at the top of the
don't do
chat. Do it through what's it called? Streamlabs.
Streamlabs.
Right?
Streamlabs, baby.
Yeah, that's the preferred way, right? Streamlabs.
Oh yeah, that is definitely the preferred way.
Yeah. Or go to paypal.me/Joe Cronin show. Is that right?
That's right. Dork knows all the shit. I like this. You know all the deal.
I'm trying, man.
Man, you're a dirty boy, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you do. Actually.
Imagine how many loads do you think you could shoot off in the car tonight with her in the parking lot?
Oh, well.
Oh, Immune said she looked. Oh my God, I don't even want to. Wow.
Uh-oh. What? Somebody else said something fucked up.
She looked like Uncle Phil, is what he said.
Oh, fuck that. Okay. Y'all motherfuckers better be glad I'm not in the chat. I'd be putting motherfuckers in timeout. That's fucked up.
That is Dork. Dork Knight looks like a lesbian aunt. That's what Scott said in the chat. Ghetto Cowboy. Well,
lesbians could grow beards, I guess. I don't know.
There you go, man. Well, we're wrapping the show up. It looks like anyway. Dork, 7 times we ended the show. We were ending the show. It was over, and then people started. They were just donating after the clock went off, so we kept it going. But yeah, so
all right, baby. How hold up, baby. Like, throw him some money.
No, don't do that. Don't come on.
Okay.
Don't make her do that.
Okay.
But maybe she could give us her little orgasm voice or something. Maybe that could happen.
Ooh, they want to
Yeah.
hear your orgasm voice. You
What-
want to do
yeah.
it for them? Come here, baby. Come on.
Yeah. No.
She's got to get in the.
sorry, I
She's,
was
she's
like,
got to get in the mood. She's got to get in the mood.
Uncle Phil?
Yeah. Oh, she got a little salty over that Uncle Phil.
Oh, the
whatever
Uncle
that
Phil
means.
thing. Yeah, she can't come if she's upset at that. Yeah, Matt. A couple people like her though. A couple people really got the hots for her. It looks like Matt Cologne does too. I want Dork's girl to sit on me. Like what the fuck? Yeah.
Hey, See, that's the kind of shit I like to hear.
Is that
So
Rojas
when,
snoring?
when-
Rojas is snoring right now.
When's he's got narco sleepy. When's 500? Oh,
April 12th.
after-
April 12th.
fuck. All right. So April 9th, I find out if I go to jail or not. So
Right.
hopefully I can make it.
I hope you don't go to jail. Otherwise, we're gonna have a Dork Nights in jail monetize this 500.
I know, right? What? What?
They're gonna lock you up right away. Like take you right away.
Where's the girl you were with the other night, Dork? It's the same girl, dude. What the fuck? You're trying to get me in trouble. Who said that? Who
Yeah,
said that?
someone's trying to mess with her. That's crazy.
Yeah, Big
That's
G,
crazy.
Big G, don't get like, baby, you can go scroll. Like his shit, he keeps it. Even the shit I asked him to delete, like it's all there. So
Luke wants to be the monetize this champion, but can't stay awake. Listen to him.
Yeah.
Sounds ridiculous. Oh my God! Should we leave the show on all night again with Luke snoring like last time? There he goes.
Now
There he
what?
goes. That's what happened on Monetize This last week. The show, we did 4 hours.
Oh,
and then, dude, last week's Monetize This was bizarre. We were lit for like 3 hours. There was tons of people on the show. There was a fight. All things were crazy, and then everybody like took off at 1 a.m. There, everybody was gone, and then Luke fell asleep, and then I just like left the show and left it on with him snoring. It was very weird last week.
You all have decided to
Oh,
take
shit.
your hard-earned money.
Here it is, Dork.
And to fund my show.
Wow.
To fund what I do.
What do we
to
got?
fund
What do we
what I
got?
believe in.
Nick
to fund
B's dropping
my
30
godly
bucks.
ass. JCS Army. Donate to me.
Donate to me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Shit.
who the fuck is Wendy
Acknowledge
Williams?
me.
Oh, I gotta.
The Dork Knight's here.
No, dude, Mastodon.
Wow.
I wish.
Thank you, Nick B. Mwah to you, Nick B. Go ahead. Mastodon did what?
He said Dork is only with her because she looks like Bret Hart's wife. Baby.
Wow. That's a good point.
I've been called out.
That is a good point.
I can't lie. I'm
Yeah.
such a big Bret Hart fan. You guys know. Oh, what said you look like Michelle Obama? You don't look like Michelle Obama.
No, Michelle Obama.
Way better looking than her.
Kind of like Bret Hart's wife. Yeah, that's what I think. Jesus Christ, Luke sounds like a barge.
Is he really? Is this fake or real?
No, he's really asleep. Guys, I'm going to put 13 minutes on the clock again. Let's put 13 minutes back up. This show will never end.
Yeah. So somebody said they want my hole if I go to jail in the chat.
Wow.
Hey, baby. I gotta go piss. Get me another drink while I'm gone, and I'm gonna take these motherfuckers to the bathroom with me.
Wow,
So
that's a
you guys
crime.
get to watch me while I hold my dick.
Well, that's a crime if you bring the camera in the bathroom, I believe.
No, it's not.
I think it is. I think bringing a camera in the bathroom, I believe, is a crime.
Not in Vegas. Not in Vegas.
I don't know.
That's where, like, well, we'll find out together.
All right, we're gonna find out together. Hey, man, hey, why don't you go in the woman's bathroom and tell them you're trans or whatever? It'll be all right.
Dude, first of all, my dick is too big for that. I'm not doing that. So.
Wow, this is crazy. Get the censor button ready. Yeah, no shit, right? I am. Trust me. I'm recording Dork on a secondary device while I actually.
Can you mute this? If he's really, I don't know if this is a work or a shoot. If it's a shoot, hold Fucking mute that dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can mute him actually. I probably will, but oh, there's Dorky's in the bathroom. There it is. Imagine if you get stabbed out of nowhere. Somebody just comes and stabs you and runs out of there.
Yeah.
Somebody did just go in. Somebody did just come in.
Well, that's what happens in a bathroom.
Yeah. It'd be funny if he was like, "Are you fucking streaming?" That'd be so funny. Some guy. All right, I muted Luke. I muted him. Look at that. We're getting a...
No, you didn't. I can still hear him snoring.
No, I muted him. Oh, maybe I muted him only for me?
Yeah.
How do
I can hear him. And the little green bar around his face is lighting up.
Well, no, it should mute it for you too. It should mute it for you too.
It didn't, but that's okay.
That is so... Yeah, you're right. It says muted by you, but it doesn't say, like, server muted. Oh, man, he sounds bad. Like, that sounds real bad.
I think he might have sleep apnea.
Well, let's just put him in the other room. I'll put him on hold.
That's what led to my heart attack. You should get that checked out.
I've got that too because I've recorded myself at night and it's crazy. It's like like shit like that. Like gasping and wrenching and like making weird noises. Are you telling people your dick size? What was that?
Oh no. My girl's watching, so I don't want to say what that was.
What?
I was trying to point out that was a hooker. I was pointing at a hooker.
Oh, like
they're like cockroaches here in Vegas, man. They're everywhere.
Oh, were you pointing out a hooker so she knew you were pointing her out to your girl because she's watching?
No. I just said I didn't want. Never mind. Anyway, thank you, baby. Look at that. Come back from the bathroom, full drink.
I love it. I mean, I'll tell you, Dork. I told you I don't go to the casino a lot at all. I've only been to the casino a few times, and it had been a long time since I'd been, and I went for my birthday last year with my wife, and I keep thinking about it because I had such a good time being, together with my wife for 2 days.
So I need you to come out to Vegas. So she better. I don't think we can afford WrestleMania, but I'm going to that fucking roast with or without her. And you should come out, man. We should go to the roast together and live stream a post-show thing. That would be fun.
Man.
What do we got? Why does Dork's girl look like Booker T. Washington? Who the fuck said that?
Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, you motherfuckers better be glad I'm not in the chat because I got a wrench and I would abuse that power. Stop talking shit about my girl. Baby, come here. Come here. Make them all jealous. Come here. Just.
Wow.
Motherfuckers.
Wow. That is fucked up, man. Yeah, somebody else said, is that Jazz on hemoglobin?
Yeah. That's the one he just mentioned, baby. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, king of, how do you say that? Cucamundo. No thanks to you. You never contributed to the booze fund, but
yeah, Hueco Mundo doesn't really donate, so you can't really take him too seriously.
Maybe does. Oh, King doesn't donate to you? That guy then.
Yeah, Hueco Mundo, I don't think he really donates. He's just in the chat a lot. So yeah, you can roast him. He's worth right, Hueco Mundo. He might be a patron though. I don't know.
I used to be when I could afford that shit. I'll come back.
That's the thing is, man, we got this has got to be one of the worst times in my life for the last 10 years, money-wise. Like, otherwise, because if this was 2018, I would fly out to you. I'd be like, yeah, bro, we're doing a dork night getaway. I would do some crazy shit. But, yeah, this is, we're in a different time right now.
Yeah, well, I have comps, and so does my girl. Like at least a couple different, like Arizona Charlie, Golden Nugget, at
Yeah.
least one of those two. And so I could cover your room, you know.
Yeah.
Can't cover your flight,
Dude,
though.
I can't even. Dude, I actually forgot to call like the power company today to like ask them to try to hold off and tell them that I don't have a job right now and I'm trying to figure it out and what can I do.
So I don't know how it is out there. Here in Vegas, if you are unemployed, you can apply for a thing where they'll like kind of like food stamps. They'll take care of your power bill until you get a job.
Okay. Yeah, so I got to call
I don't
them.
know.
I got to call them tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to call them because the shutoff is the 24th, I think. So
like in Vegas, it's dws.nevada.gov, I
Keep
think.
going.
So it's probably the same. What?
Oh no, that was just a clip of my wife.
Keep going.
We have
That's what my girl always says. Did you
No,
hear that?
keep going.
So that was AI her, but listen to this. This is my real wife saying this on the show years ago. Listen.
No, keep going. No, keep going.
But the AI her sounds like this, and it sounds pretty close. Oh, I don't have it anymore. But anyway, the bottom line is they sound pretty damn close. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, so she says keep going a lot.
Oh yeah, she don't ever want it to stop.
Does
right,
any
baby?
does any girl really, when you think about it, want it to stop?
Yes.
Sometimes they do though. Mine does. Mine's like, give me the one and then we're done.
There you go.
What did she say?
Donate.
Oh
Listen
yeah,
to the
yeah.
woman.
Donate. We got 4 minutes
She
left.
said
4 minutes left, everybody. Yeah. Give us the love.
Yeah, help Joe keep the lights on, guys. I mean, if he has no electricity, he can't stream. If you enjoy this content, give Joe a donation now.
Dork, you want to see my electric bill? Look at this. My gas bill is $1,900. My electric is $2,091.
Jesus fucking Christ! Tell me that's not for 1 month. Like you must be way behind,
no, that's
right?
I'm obviously way behind. I'm obviously really having problems. So there you go, Dork. That's why I can't come to Vegas. So when you say come to Vegas, well, we could do that. No, like
What?
I have to stay here and work 3,000 things. Help. Oh boy.
AJ Bloodbath, are you gay or a woman? Because I don't know how I feel about you saying I look cute. Who, Leonard? Oh, Leonard says.
Who did he say?
Leonard Kitty Kisser says, Mr. Dork, love has no boundaries, and your baby, I'm old. Back up. And your love is true and pure. Don't let society restrict your love. What's wrong with that? That's sweet. Wave. I just did. I know you're 30 seconds behind. You'll hear it in like 30 seconds. I just did.
Right. I could turn the latency down, right? And that would probably help that. I don't even know if oh, you can't change that after you go live already, I guess.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
That's too bad.
I like that she's 30 seconds behind. It's
I'm 30 years behind, so it's okay.
No, keep going.
Okay, Leah, take it easy.
so I don't know who said that earlier. I think we might be onto something there. That could be like a $10,000 Patreon. My girl and I will fly out to where you live, Massachusetts, right?
Right.
We'll fly out there and we'll pretend to have an orgy. Basically, Joe and I will sit back and watch our girls go at it and charge $10,000 on Patreon.
I was akin to block this guy.
Can you imagine how crazy that would be?
I can't take anymore.
What guy?
This guy.
Who is it?
What? Oh. Peel Gill. If I ever see you, I'm going to kill you. He just called my girl. No, he just called my girl Harriet Tubman.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna kill that racist piece of shit.
Oh my God. Where did he say that? He must have said that a while ago because I don't see it.
No, it's in the chat. You just showed it to me.
Oh, Booker T's sister, Gabriella, you're next. He's going after the women. I know that.
Yeah.
Jesus. He said he loves you. Now he loves you.
Well, maybe that's why he's being so mean to my girl. He's jealous. Look, dude, I don't swing that way.
Yeah, that might be what
I
it
like
is.
pussy too much.
That might be what it is. I can't believe we're still on the air. We're about to be off the air in a minute. There's a minute left.
I can't believe we haven't gotten another donation.
No, I'm honestly,
come on, guys.
This was a random Friday night stream, to be honest, and I thought, dude, I'd be off the air 2 hours ago. So this is kind of amazing that we're still live, to be honest. Like, and tomorrow night is monetized this. So I mean, this is that we're still on the air is crazy.
She's called in to work the last 2 days, but if she actually goes to work tomorrow,
Wow.
I'll join monetize this. Otherwise, I'll be with her.
Okay. Well, you come on anytime you want, man. I'll be live until, well, it depends. I don't know when we'll be live till, but usually we're live pretty late. I know it's different with you, though, because it's 3 hours behind, so it's like 9
Yeah,
p.m.
it's only 10:30. It's like 10:30 where I'm at. And it's
Yeah.
like, what, like 1:30, where
Yeah,
you're at?
it's 1:37. Yeah, so it feels
What
later.
happened?
And I had
What
a
happened
crazy day today too. I had like kind of a wild day.
He's black and you're talking like I'm a fucking queen.
What?
Serious.
Who? Who's black?
No.
All right.
Who do we get a timeout?
Heel Gill.
You want me to
That's
time out?
one?
You want me to time out Heel Gill?
No. Well, he needs to give you a donation,
Or time him out?
you time him out.
All right, Heel
Yeah.
Gill. All right, Heel Gill. You got 30 seconds, Heel Gill. Heel Gill, you got 30 seconds to drop a donation of some kind before you're timed out for an inordinate amount of time, according to Dork.
Gabriella, I wish Joe was going to WrestleMania. Where were you? I just asked him. He said he can't afford it, which is why we need you motherfuckers to send in a donation to the Joe Cronin Show. Click the Streamlabs link at the top.
Except it's probably
Do a
going to go to
super
that
chat,
$2,000
or-
electric bill.
Yeah, or go to paypal.me/Joe Cronin Show. Do it. Do it now. I do it for you.
Do it now. Get on me. All right, I timed out Heel Gill. That's it. He got timed out. Look at
Somebody,
that.
oh, that's funny. Somebody earlier said I look like Arnold. So stop it. Stop your whining.
Yeah.
Give a donation. Do it. Do it now.
You kind of do. You kind of have an Arnold. I'm serious. Like, that's not. Yeah, I've thought that before, so that's true. Kind of got an Arnold look there. Here's all right, everybody. This was the night. Remember this night when Seth Negan dropped $500 as I was staring at a picture of my wife at the bakery. Like, this was.
Whoa. Hold up. You're gonna get me in trouble. That's your wife?
Yeah, she was ordering something from the bakery, and I was looking at the video of us at the bakery, and then Seth Negan dropped $500, and it just looks crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's worth at least 500. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Leah was at the
Sorry,
bakery.
babe.
She had her hair
I
done.
don't even like white women, but yeah.
She
It's a
got
good
the
picture. You let her out in public like that? What the fuck, bro? You
I
gotta
don't know
work
what
on
she
that.
was doing there because she doesn't normally. She's kind of jazzed up there. Like, she looks. My wife always kind of like has that to me. Like, I don't know, but she looks kind of like, I don't know, jazzed up there or something. I don't know. She had her hair done. I don't know.
Dude, I've been betting 2 the whole time. Why didn't you say something? Jesus.
This is my wife playing beer pong. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Gotta take my glasses off.
We're playing beer
Now
pong.
the other
here.
picture was better.
Yeah, she's playing beer pong here. This is what I'm saying. Like, she usually just like got that girl next door thing going on. But there she was all, like I said, all jazzed up.
She you can make some money off of her at that bakery picture.
Wow, you can make some money off of her. What kind of fucked up person are you? No, I'm just kidding. Look at this picture with her tattoo. But no, the Roman Reigns tonight was all right, but it was weird. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was something else.
So did Roman, like, yeah, I'll probably watch it later when she's sleeping, but like, did Roman do anything? Like, we get a spear, a Superman punch, anything cool or no?
Yeah, they all beat each other up, and some of that stuff happened, but it was like, you know, it just wasn't that great for a break apart. And then when they all stopped to point at the sign, I felt that was cringy. Like, I just, like, it was like, all right, we all knew you were wrestling at WrestleMania, and now you're like, we're pointing at the sign.
So I want to call it here. Oh, you got a donation? What's that?
Joey, can you make It's Raining Men the only $18 dono?
Oh, but It's Raining Men is a $40 donation, right? Or what? What is it? What's It's Raining Men?
I don't know. All I can see is Matt Hardy's cum face. How much did you get there?
Oh, that was a smaller one. That was the $5.95 from El Tapo.
Man, that's gonna buy you 60 seconds. Come on, guys. Those are rookie numbers. You got to up those numbers. Give Joe some love. Come on, guys.
Oh,
man's been giving you great content for over a decade.
I do have to say the plan is that Leah is showing up on Monetize this 500, and that she's probably even going to be on camera down here. So yeah, that's Leah does plan on being here for 500, and I think she's going to be on camera for a little while. So yeah, my wife will be.
Like
here.
I said, as long as I'm not in jail, my girl and I will be here. If I am in jail, my girl will sit in for me.
That'd be
right,
cool.
baby.
Yeah, we could write notes. We could write like notes to Dork in jail. How long in jail would you have? Do you know how long in jail you would have if that does happen?
Well, in Nevada, if I get convicted, minimum mandatory is 10 days. Maximum sentence is 6 months.
Dude, how fucked up would that be if you get 10 days and mismonetize this 500 during that exact time? Like, how fucking ridiculous would that be?
What? God. Help you what, baby?
Help you come. Oh, we get a
like whoever gave that little. I mean, thank you for your donation, but that's not enough to keep the lights on. We need like look.
Wow.
My girl will take her top off if you donate $100 right now.
Wow. I'll take her top off. You know, Dork Night, I did stand up several times, and I have a little clip. You want to see it?
I would love to. I used to do stand up as well.
Well, I was terrible, but mine. I told the audience, Dork Night, that I was writing a book, and this is what it's called. Listen to this. I'm writing a book, and this is what it's called.
I once had money, now I've got AIDS.
What's wrong with me, dude? What is wrong with me?
So, one of my, I know this is gonna sound stupid.
Okay.
Huge Tony Hinchcliffe fan, huge Kill Tony fan, and
going to the roast.
I lived in Austin for 6 years before I moved to Houston, and then I moved here. What? Baby, that was like a minute ago. Jesus Christ. Anyway, okay, fair enough. She just heard me say the top off thing. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I have a minute. You know how, like, do you watch Kill Tony at all? Or are you familiar with the premise?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So do you guys want to hear my minute?
Yeah, let me hear your minute. Or unless you're going to do it on Kill Tony at some point, potentially, and then we should save it, because that'd be funny.
Well, that would be the hope. So okay, so I won't do it, but the premise is, the punchline is, so the minute's about me brushing my teeth, terrible gag reflex, don't know how women can suck a dick because I can't even brush my teeth without gagging.
Right.
And then I'll look at Tony and say, sorry, Tony, because the whole ongoing joke with him is he's gay, but he's not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he'll either love it or hate it.
I think that'll be terrible. So. Don't do that part. I think the idea of the toothbrush in the mouth and how do gay people do it, I think that could work, but then you have to come up with the ending, like almost like, needless to say, I have a lot of cavities or something. You know, like there's got to be some kind of like, you know, on top of it. But I think if you looked at Tony and said, sorry, Tony, I think there's a potential for them to be like, Jesus, you know, like what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I also have, so when I did stand up, I usually just told stories, right?
Okay.
But it's hard to condense those down into a minute.
Yeah.
But I have a really funny bit I used to do about a real life experience I had where I got tricked by a tranny here in Vegas, which I think would be hilarious, but I can't condense it down into a minute. I've tried.
Yeah, because it's too long. It's a big, long story. You need like quick pops. You know, you need to like think of something that's funny that makes people like you, because you're almost deprecating, but not in a pretentious like it's a pretentious deprecation that will get you booed, you know, or get you not liked, but like a deprecation that like other people can relate to, that's also got some kind of musing that seems to work really well, you know, like I don't know, but like, you know, shit like that.
Guys, we got like 13 seconds. Give a goddamn donation. What's wrong with you, motherfuckers?
Well, actually, the clock actually ran out already. We're just kind of going.
Oh.
We're just doing extra right now, basically.
Oh, you guys are getting free content.
Yes.
Wow.
Here it is. I found the whole thing. So this is and you know, you can see how young I look, Dork, which should turn you on, but here it is. Here it is.
Called I once had money, now I've got AIDS. So I don't think a lot of people will buy that one, but
So the mistake there, let me tell you the mistake there. Well, I mean, you know, it's not that funny, but the mistake there is I should have stared into the crowd longer, because to tell everybody I'm writing a book and, you know, I've decided that this comedy thing is beneath me. I'm going to write a book. It's going to be about my life. You know, and then I say, I once had money, now I've got AIDS. And if you just look at the crowd for a long time, they'll start laughing more, because, like, that's so weird. But I started talking right away because I got nervous that they wouldn't laugh. And it really isn't that funny anyway.
Well, yeah, but you got to let it linger.
Yes,
like, you really do need to, like...
Exactly right.
That's Yeah.
Yes, no, you're dead right. That was my exact problem. You're right. No, you're dead right. Because I moved on immediately. Like, I stared for a second. But then I got like, like let me, I gotta hurry. But I really should have just stared right here, like right.
I once had money.
Right here.
Now I've got AIDS.
No, so you should have said, I once had money. Now I got AIDS. Like, you should have given a little bit more of a beat.
Now I've got AIDS. And then just looked at the crowd. And I kind of had it going, but I bailed. I should have kept it going. And the other book, Dork, that I'm writing is, I'm writing another book as well. It's called How to Rob a Bank and Only Have to Kill Less Than 20 Civilians. I don't know why. This weird, I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing. But what I will say is I've got pretty good delivery, but bad jokes.
You know what I'm saying? This Uncle Tom motherfucker. We make eye contact. I ask him for something. He just keeps walking. Fuck that guys.
Yeah.
Racist motherfucker.
Yeah, he'll be dead. He'll be dead in 2 years. Don't worry.
Another drink.
Yeah, you got. Why don't you guys? You guys got to get drunk and go do it in the parking lot. And I got to end the show because we ran out of time. We went a long time though, and it was a damn good time. You ever heard of Kaiju Big Battle, Dork?
Kaiju Big Battle. I mean, I know what a kaiju is, but no, I haven't.
Oh, it's like a wrestling show. All the people dress up as kaijus and wrestle. It was on MTV for years. It was whatever. And one time I got asked to call it live because their guy bailed on them. And I had no idea about all the lore of it and everything. And I went out there and the place was like, there was like hundreds of people. And it was this crazy show and I'm running around calling it. And meanwhile, there's all this lore that I don't fully know about. And it was the most awkward night ever. And it was all improv. It was like 2.5 hours of commentary improv in Boston. And I thought I was calling a wrestling show. I didn't know I was calling a sort of a fantasy, like comic book wrestling thing where these people aren't really fans of wrestling. They're fans of kaiju and this story. It was crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was a wild
thing. Guys, you're not giving any donations, and we got to go. And my earbud just said, I'm about to die.
Peace out, homie.
So I love you, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow night. If you're here, monetize this. Have fun with your girl, man. Bang it out. We love her. She's beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. I hope you two fornicate all night. She is a beautiful girl. Oh, man. What a night, though, man. A. O'Donnell was the top donation, but I got to give it to the man. Nick B dropped $30, and then you really got to give it up for Louis Urdaneta. This fucking Louis Urdaneta kept this show rolling for like 3 hours because of his donations. Like, dude, he dropped $10 like multiple times to keep this show going. Like, he was unbelievable. Immune donated. Immune kept it going. Haystacks Monet, Allison Tuckwab, Andravis, like tons of people were just being crazy to keep this shit going tonight. So thank you guys. Yeah, without you guys, we wouldn't have kept rolling like we did. And so obviously much appreciated, man. What a crazy Friday night. Who would thought the Friday night show would go to 2 a.m.? That's my time. That's pretty fucking wild, dude. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night for Monetize This. Cheers. Keep it hard. Keep it hardly working. Look at Paul Heyman he's looking like he's looking to sniff cock.